Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. It has come time again. Time for the tide to roll. All right. Who we got up here? Oklahoma Sooners next. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Just want to go over the key injuries. We still dealing with Saab, Q Robinson, Cole Adams not playing. Oklahoma has a lot of injuries on their team. I mean, a lot. Let's see. I think right now Notre Dame's being very disrespectful to Army, an American. The offensive keys to the game, folks. Pound the ball. Get over 300 yards if we can. Just get it on the ground. Got to weaken that defense. The defense is their bread and butter. And then number two, we want to get about 3 explosive plays in the air. Doesn't have to go to Hollywood. I would like for him to get something. I would like for Germany to get something. I would like for K-Law to get something. I would like for Oots to get something. Dipri and Kivas. I went to the Google box and they told me how to pronounce his name. So I'm a little bit better at that now. And also, let's be careful. We have to limit those sacks. We have to limit those turnovers. 1 in each category is enough. I like to see some zeros again, but we know how that is. That's not a promise. On offense, we need to on defense, we need to make their offense look worse than it already is. They don't run the ball very well. They throw it, but Jackson Arnold guy just reminds me of somebody that's just kind of, he's confused sometimes. Then his specialty, his hands people, they're confused, and the line gets confused, and it's just all over the place. Womack does a good job at this. Number 2, he got to confuse their offensive line with eye candy. I watched 3 games, folks, for you, so I can be better for you. I watched three games of horrible football, and I'm telling you, if I ever seen an offensive line fall for the banana and tailpipe, this is the one. Maybe Venerables get them ready, but they will fall for banana in the tailpipe. I mean, the old, how many fingers in my whole, what's this on my finger? they fall for all of it. Pull my finger. They don't. There's a lot of stuff they fall for. I got the old 4 screens up. My old computer over here is tripping. They trying to put like 2024 software on this thing. I bought this thing in 2017. I think it's a 2016. I got to upgrade that because it's just spinning and upgrading and whatever. Their running back Barnes has been hurt. He ran for like 200 yards on somebody last week. Not a power school, but not last week, 2 weeks ago. Then he got hurt, so now he's back. We just got to make sure we focus on him. And the third key is to definitely get our game-changing plays on defense up. In particular, tackles for loss, interceptions, and sacks. They give up 4 sacks a game. I want 4 sacks in this game. That would be wonderful. But I would trade in 2 of those sacks for 3 interceptions. So, I mean, the field is set. Let's get ready to go. They go Milroe. Why his arm look so oily? Yeah. See Bama win, pray roll tide. I got you, see Bama. See Bama says win Alabama, roll tide. I got you, buddy. That's my homie there. It's me. Oh, you got the travel trailer for the mascot. hey, we're in Oklahoma tonight, so I don't know where you're taking. What is their mascot? Is it that Boomer, Schooner, Boomer, Boom, whatever it is? We flip that thing upside down tonight. And of course, to everyone, roll tide. So we're getting ready to kick this thing off while we're waiting on kickoff. And God bless y'all who have to listen to Herb Street. I don't like listening to him in particular. Let's not make Jackson Arnold that dude tonight. But as far as the travel trip, it's me says it's travel trip. Ole Miss lost today, so y'all, you're done. You're done, son. Florida was hot like fish grease and put that thing on them. And Dart was very accurately throwing interceptions today. He threw one interception at the end of the game. They called it back. Next play, he threw another one. He said, "You thought I was playing? We throwing picks today, baby." I don't like Lane. Lane, your time has come. You're done. You're done. And there is no Florida job for you to get. So you are stuck in Oxford, Mississippi forever. Forever. BYU. Thank you for clearing things up, man. BYU lost to Arizona State late, but that's fine. Thanks for clearing it up. It is my prediction there will be one participant from the Big 12 in the field of 12 during the playoff. One participant. That will probably be the Big 12 winner. Now, you may laugh, but you got to think back. Remember all the times when it was a Big 5, but only Big 4 was getting in there, and a lot of times, the Pac-12 would get snubbed on top of snub. You can count on one hand. They made the playoffs twice with Washington, Oregon. I think that's about it. Because USC, I don't know if they ever went to the 4-game playoffs. They haven't been relevant since that started. So it would not shock me if just the Big 12 gets in. Oh boy, our friends over at Auburn, they just kicked off. Wouldn't mind if they go ahead and handle that light work for us. Handle it. Who else out there? Coach Prime, much improved. Enjoy your bowl game, whatever. See you next year concerning this football playoffs. We will see you next year. It ain't happening this year, buddy. Kansas did something ridiculous. Kansas is the only team under 500 to beat 3 ranked opponents. And I think the reason what happened is, and I picked Colorado to win, but I think they were missing a player at Kansas because either it had to be the quarterback. Because this guy, Neal, I don't know, he ran for about 300 yards, something on Colorado. It was a lot. I mean, they kept giving him the ball, and he kept getting 7, 8, 9 yards or more. So that was ridiculous. And Indiana, yeah, they deserve something great, but it ain't a playoff spot. Indiana, they are who we thought they were. They just are. They are who we thought they were. They are not a top 3 team in that conference. The way they lost today to who was that? Ohio State. I mean, Penn State barely won a tough game, sort of. But this was ridiculous. This was ridiculous. They still get 2 teams, I think, in from the Big Ten. I think people feel a lot better if it's Penn State and Ohio State or Indiana. Child, please. It's over with. Double down, do it next year, and we will consider you. It's me says we need to discuss little brother. Can we swap AU for South Alabama? Who knows? 10 years from now, they may be the number 2 team in the state. South Alabama, I mean. Because I think we're gonna be okay for for a little while. I don't know how long. You never know if people got NFL aspirations and all that kind of stuff. So let me not get to talking crazy. Let's see. Kind of keeping my eye on Auburn. I know I'm way behind today because I'm watching this multi-view. So you guys are probably going to be well ahead of me, which is not a problem. We're just going to do the best we got. That Minnesota Penn State game, PJ Fleck has been there for 9 years. I didn't know Franklin had been in Penn State for 11 years. I may have that backwards, but that is incredible. That's longevity. PJ Fleck, especially not to have won anything. And Jackson Dart was just distraught on the sideline. It's like he'd been told by God he could do no wrong. I mean, come on, man. You can't be over there like you just, I don't want to say acting like you lost somebody, but he literally was over there acting like he lost somebody. Arizona State is, wait a minute, Arizona State 6-2 or 8-2? So we're going to bring them back into the fray? Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's see what Auburn want to do today. Ooh. I think they can win it. To be honest, at this point in the season, Auburn could win any game they want to win. They just got to want to win. And any Saturday, you could win and you could lose. Let's see. 363 tackles by this dude, Danny Stutzman. What a warrior. He's a warrior? Really? Uh-oh. Yeah, I want Auburn to get it all out their system. I want them to just play such an emotionally charged game. I want them to have to fight for everything tonight. So come next week, they have nothing left. they won't even have it. They won't have anything left. Anything at all. Why is that game kicking off so late? Please tell me I'm on the right channel. I was just looking at Ryan Williams. Where are we? That Peyton Thorne, boy. I'm hoping I can get in my relaxed wear in the second half. But this could be tricky. Their defense is all they have, and I really think it's their front four. But I'll go ahead and say front seven. But I don't think they've had a team that wants to actually dominate them. I like beating somebody on senior night. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Give them something to go home with, because they ain't going on with no win tonight. Tell you that much. They ain't going on with no win. And not only do we have to win this game and our next game, if you're going to win them, you got to win them. You got to win all remaining games impressively. And I don't know. Just so nobody got nothing to say. You know how it is. Alabama, how they going to win that championship? And then they win the SEC championship. That happened one year. I don't know. I don't like how people trying to put asterisks on us and everything. Or you played the same team twice for in the same year to win that championship. Hey, I like being the first. But if we got to go to Atlanta, let's just go to Atlanta and prove what we got to prove. I don't know. Just prove it. But I really would like to see Coach DeBoer get to the playoffs. And notice, I didn't say. I said at the beginning of the season, we can make the playoffs. Now, if that means going through Atlanta, so be it. So be it. If we got to go through Atlanta to do what we got to do, fine. We'll go to Atlanta. We're a different team. I've been watching all these teams. Don't none of them scare me. I'll be honest. After the week one, the team that most scared me was Tennessee, to be honest. But now that I'm watching everybody else play, and I know why we lost against Tennessee. First of all, I think, Jalen was I think he was hurt or injured, but they did beat us. I don't think we tried to play our game. I play Tennessee again. I was hoping they'd be in the playoffs. That's what I was hoping for. Do it in the playoffs. Here we go. Every game is a must win. This is something else. Who said the regular season was going to be pointless? Now, for us in the first year of DeBoer's tenure, I think the SEC championship could be pointless. And I don't want to play it basically because I think the loser should go. The loser of this game should go to the college football playoffs. But that's not necessarily what's going to happen. Let me see if I can get a faster response. If I can, let's see. Nothing sucks like a big orange. Oh, nothing sucks like a big orange. Yeah. I would take them again. I don't have a problem with that. And they're not totally free and clear. They got to play somebody else too. There's the boy talking to Holly Rowe. Hey, coach, have you got your team looking ahead? We'll be looking ahead. Looking at Oklahoma's record. What is he saying? They got a great football team, play hard, well coached. Coming to an environment like this, we know we got to play one play at a time. You better and be great. How do you pressure there tonight? And what did he say? Do your job. Execute. As a unit, as a team, we continue to plug away, be relentless over and over. I like that. Thank you, coach. Got caught up in my reading. Boy, I had to put on a reading glasses for a minute. Yeah, I read at a pretty high level. At least that's what they said. $1 Million Band taking their position, or is that the Sooners band? It's probably the Sooners band. I don't know how loud it's going to be out there, but I don't think it's going to be as loud as LSU Stadium. It just, how do you take them out the game? One rushing first down at a time. Good evening. Hello, PhD. How are you? Thank you for joining the fray. The others, I think they've just scored on the other side of the state in their game against Texas A&M, and I think they, let's see, didn't take very long. They took about they had a big long pass, so I guess that helped. Here we go. God. You know, this one I forgot. I don't even know. I don't have a huge TV in my office. It's like I'm watching the game because I don't have my other piece. I'm gonna put it up here because I when they kick the ball off, I'm like, okay, who are we? Are we the maroon and white, or are we the maroon and the white and the maroon? I'm like, what is this? I think we're on defense starting now. Let's go defense. Don't let them think they have a chance today. Just let's snuff all this out, whatever it is they're going to do. Snuff it all out. Here we go. See, that's one thing he'll do. He like Diego Pavia. He'll run, but he has like a swaggerless run. You know what I mean? It's like he just runs with, he has no swagger. He just runs. Okay, that's my phone is behind this thing. So that's not going to help me none. Get him. They don't pass very well. They run, that's right. Their run is better than their passing game, but we want to just get to take their heart from them, and do not let them build up some confidence in any of it. I don't want them to think they can turn to their run when they feel like it. Be successful. Oh, who was that down? Golly. That's what I don't like. We don't need no injuries. No more injuries. As you know, we just had that's LT Overton. It's going to hurt the rotation. Yeah, they got to wrap that up. Okay, I still got sound coming through my phone that I don't need. But I think we got to they don't want to throw the ball. You have to make them want to throw the ball by stopping their run. Don't let them linger around. Don't let them take you left and right. Don't let them tire you out. Oh, man. LT Overton, come on, man. Rub some on that thing. Okay. That's what I want to do. Go left and right. Got to make your tackles. Very good. Very good. Vonta Smith. I don't know what this computer is doing over here. This just don't make no sense. Taking so long. Okay. Now my phone is up to speed. How far am I lingering behind? I don't know. But I am lingering. I thought PhD was going to be going to the game. Going out to Oklahoma. Ooh. Is that it? Yep. Way to play, boys. Way to play. See, it's like they're throwing. They are literally better off doing what, I guess they won't find out now, doing what Vandy did and trying to run the ball exclusively. But who am I? I'm just a guy who bought a microphone, hanging out for free on YouTube. All right. Start on 25. That's Pound the Rock. And I still don't want Bill Rowe to throw for over 25, I should say. I need about 20, 24 completions, but we don't need to go past like 28. Maybe if he threw the ball about 25, 26 times, that'd be good, as long as he had like a 70% completion rate. Like I said, it can be under to the back, but let's just keep it in check and let's get a couple over the top. So he may go deep about 4 or 5 times. Hopefully he'll connect on 3 of those. Let's put these babies to sleep early. That guy's lining up off sides to me. It's going to start out with it. I'm just going to run Jalen right up the middle. Mm-hmm. They're going to start my man right up the middle, just 22 dive with the quarterback. I mean, come on, man. Get the ball to the backs, man. Let's beat these guys down. Like I said, they're front 7. You got to weaken them. They can be weakened, but I mean, I think you got to be a little more. Here we go. We're going to throw the ball. Oof, that ain't good. Should have caught that. What happened? Did we get a roughing the passer? Please. Incomplete. Please. Offsides. He was offsides the last time. I bet he was offsides the last time. Either way, I'll take that 5. Come on, man. Going back to the pistol or something. Let's put it back in the backfield. The blogs and other people have told me that at one time, Coach Venables was a master sign stealer. Like I said, that's alleged. It's alleged. Oh, we cut back too far. That's all alleged. People say a lot of things, but they say especially when he was at Clemson. Because he was with Clemson when Clemson had their heyday. There was him and another offense coordinator. They left Dabo. And really, Dabo hadn't been the same since. That happens sometimes. But Venables he's a defensive a great defensive mind. Sometimes I think their defense just suffers because their offense is not able to hold on to the ball or get good drives going. Did that ball hit him in the hands? Or was it just over his head altogether? That's not a way to start out. What is it, a 3 and out? Maybe like a 4 and out because of a penalty? Oh, he should have caught that. Should have caught that. That could have been a pick 6. Wouldn't have been Milroe's fault. Would have been on his stats. All right, put my defense back out here again. This is not the way to go. This is not the way to go. This is not what we need to see. This is not what we need to see. I almost went, but I thought it would be a blowout. Cousin works for OU and lives about a block away. Woo. That's always good when you ain't got far to go for a tailgate and after party or after whatever. That's always good when you don't have to have far to go. That's real big. Come on. 5 cheese macaroni. I mean, I don't know, man. We were talking all week long about the college football playoffs. Like, how long are people going? You already got schools. You can get more money to play your players than me. This young man's supposed to get $12 million from the University of Michigan. It's $3 million a year. LSU offered him $1.5 million a year. For a total of 6. They were going to pay a guy who never played college football $1.5 million a year And this insider with LSU, because he's actually in the media, but I saw him on Crane and Company being interviewed. He said that their highest paid player was a guy making $500,000, and he was a tackle, Campbell, $500,000. But you was gonna play somebody who never been in your school, play one down, 1.5. My thing is, I'm a parent. Okay, now if my child is playing for your school, let's take Michigan for instance, and I'm a freshman. My child is going into their junior year next year. They're a sophomore right now. Or maybe they're a redshirt sophomore. They got 2 years left to play or more at Michigan. And I'm playing, if I'm a starter, I'm not staying on your team while you give a person that had not been here $3 million. I'm not staying here. You got Popeye's turkey. No, I'm going to do my own turkey. I'm going to do my own turkey. I'm going to do a little test smoking to see if this works out. Really can't mess up a smoke. Maybe it'll mess up the brining and all that stuff. But I'm not keeping my child at your school making, I don't know, way less than $1 million as a starter. So I ask y'all, just by simple math, whatever, don't any starter that's there now have to make $1 million if you're going to pay a dude out of high school $3 million? And there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that he can even play college football. You know, it's no guarantee that he can handle the ups and downs of college life. Coaches may get on his nerve. We don't do what I like to do, or whatever the case may be. I know he got to take $12 million because I don't know if it's year to year, but $12 million is $12 million. Nobody offering $12 million, you got to take it. And then what about the other 3 or 4 quarterbacks on the team? 2 of them highly touted Alex Orji. Don't you have to dip if you ain't making $3 million? You're already not playing. I mean, you got to go anywhere, somewhere. That's what I was saying. That's the running back too, ain't it? What's his name? B Farmer? Nope. Barnes. See, that's what I'm saying. They have to watch that run because that's the thing that works pretty good for them. And our linebacker was standing there flat-footed. They've seen it. Now they see what these are. Now these are similar to the plays that Vandy ran. That was. Get out there. There you go. There you go, Malachi. There you go. Now they are into the zone where we need to slow things down pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You can bend, but don't break. I don't even want them to get into the red zone. 59 yards rushing, just like that. Just like that. To a team, what do they rush every 143 yards? 100. Come on, man, you got to get that. You got to get that. They average 143 yards rushing, 183 yards passing. I don't know why we didn't run the ball early on that first drive. I don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. I thought we learned our lesson, folks. They're going to have me sweating tonight? Is that what we're trying to do? 3rd and 2. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let me see. They cheat. They're probably out holding. I can go with that. Okay. There it is. The identity of the Tide right there. I don't know if y'all been watching football, especially in the NFL. Hubbard. Did Hubbard force that? Boy, I'm about to send me some doggone. You know what I'm doing? Where my book at? I'm going to send me a nice one of these packages. I can't find my book. Oh, here it is. Who made the hit? I like it. Oh, God. Yep, that's Bray. Bray, when I start getting monetized, I'm going to order something from the Swiss Colony and send it to Ocean Spring, Mississippi, so your family can enjoy one of these nice, and maybe 5 years from now. But Bray, I get it to you. When I get monetized and after cost, we have a net profit, and then I can get you something out of the Swiss Colony for your family to enjoy one of these Christmas holidays. We still Throw the ball. Man, it's not, you cannot be totally afraid of these people when it comes to their front seven. What is it? Yeah. Well, good. Now run the ball. 1st and 15. It's eligible downfield. Man, you're supposed to be going sideways. Yeah. So that's the identity of the team. That's one of our game-changing plays, but this was about to be giving it back. Okay, so that obviously it seems like they're spying Milroe. So with that in mind, you got to use it to your best ability. I don't even see us trying to run the ball. Okay, I got to pull up the stats. This don't make no sense. I got to pull up the stats. I can tell you right now, we too high when it comes to passing. We are much too high in our pass attempts right now. 2nd and 15, you want to eat it up. Calm down, dude. And now we're in the pistol. Now we're not in the pistol. You're getting confused early. They're spying him. They spying him. Can't do what you did last week. You got to do that new stuff. Come up with some new ideas. Like run. I don't know. Have we handed the ball off yet? Our win probability is falling from 82% to 76%. Just putting it out there. Don't get in here doing some crazy stuff. Jalen Milroe, 3rd and 16. Run the ball and punt it again. It's crazy. Get some play field position. They disguising their coverages. That's one of your big downfield plays. Now run the ball, man. No flags. Let's go. They can't cover. I mean, I do understand that. They're bad at covering, but you can't be deceived. You can't do it early. You got to wear down their pass rush first. Because I think, I say the defensive line, I think is the best thing the best unit on this team. So you just can't up jump the boogie and say, well, we're going to just throw it on them like crazy. That ain't how it works. But you got to be smart. Start pounding the ball. Watch how they line play. Right there. Yeah. Yeah. Take that juice out of them hamstrings. Boy, hey, you over there doing it. Yeah, let's get these two lost teams out here. Now, last week, I said I wanted everybody to lose. Just everybody. I don't. Women's football teams, high school girls flag football season, even if it ain't their season, I want everybody to lose. Now I'm just focused on the 2 lost teams. If they're 2 lost teams or 1 lost teams, and if there are any undefeateds, if they can all lose, that'll be good enough for me. Run the ball again. Bend their backs. Boom. Give it to them. Yep. Yep. Find something else to do. Counter trade. Student body right. No, I'm not too fan of toss sweeps, but if you want to go outside and run it, or you want to do a trap to the other side, that's great. I prefer to do it to the left side. Just keep pounding that ball. Look at Parker, how small he is compared to Booker. He's a small center, folks. Yeah, that's all right. We're at the time period where, all bets are off as to how many I give up that fight on how many hits that Milroe's going to take. Good way to read. He read that in. He read the end. But they still spying him. They spying him left and right. They are spying him. Yeah. To our friends on the other side of the state, keep doing you. Keep doing it big. Keep doing it real big. Get it all out your system. Okay, let's pound this ball. While we're running backwards, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. I don't know if you saw what he did right there. He's trying to avoid hits, which is why this is how you twist your ankle, to be honest. Trying to avoid all these hits, making all these cuts and stuff as a quarterback. You get a little fatigued. Next thing you know, you get a like twisted ankle or something, but losing yards. That's why you give it to the back. If the back get 4 yards and that's it, and it's 3rd and 1, that's great. But then we had a 3rd and 10. These were the situations that they talked about on Monday. Didn't want to continue not being in these long ones. Got time? Ooh. Oh my God. That boy blessed of God. Did he step out of bounds? That boy is blessed of God. He said they don't want to be in these 3rd and 10s. Now, I can tell you now. I can say it. They DBs. You think Georgia been having a bad night. These people been having a bad season. When we played Georgia, way to pick up the blitz. The line play was excellent. Woo, they flattened the ends. Boom. He can't tackle. He can't. Now, this dude weighed like, 140 pounds? Come on, man. I want to go to bed. He stepped. Did he step? Yeah, I think he was out of bounds. I can't tell. I can't tell from that angle because I don't know if his toe down, his foot down. I'm looking at it. Yeah, he was out of bounds. He was out of bounds. Now let's run the ball. But we getting good separation. Oh, that was another thing too. They're crossing routes. Yeah, he's out of bounds. The crossing routes, they're susceptible to those crossing routes. And so he's something else. When he get about 20 more pounds and get a little strength, a little more strength, I'm sure he's not weak, but get some more strength, get his grown man weight, we call it. Get your grown man weight. That's going to be something special. And this is why I didn't want to run Milroe early, because inside the 10-yard line, what do you expect him to do? Pull the ball, either hopefully with a pulling linebacker, pulling lineman, and maybe 2, and with the running back, go around the end for a touchdown. That's what I want to see happen. Yeah. Well, not yet. Get inside. Go. He is pulling that ball late. Woo, that's dangerous. Now you got to give it to your running back. Or do you hit? Why is Ryan Williams out there on the end? It's not believable to have your shortest receiver. I don't mind the bootleg. I don't mind the bootleg. I just don't like the bootleg with no blocking. Everybody knows, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, we're gonna sneak Milroe out. You ain't sneaking Milroe nowhere, no more this year. Run the ball straight up the middle, man. Lay on these suckers. Lay on their chest. Where we at? 3rd and 6. All right, let's kick a field goal and move on. Kick a field goal, move on. Defense got some rest. Where are we on time possession? Milroe got 7 carries right now. What are we doing? 4th and 3. Oh, reminds me of the shades of the Michigan game. Only problem is I don't know if Jackson Arnold is somebody calling timeout. Who called timeout? Was that us? Just shades of the Michigan game all over again. Like, 4th and 3. Like, why not just take 3 points? It's early. Take the 3 points. Are we about to throw the ball? What are we about to do? And the reason I say don't put Ryan Williams out here to do the jump ball thing, even though he's a fantastic leaper, it's more believable that, yeah, there's a pass coming to this guy here where Ryan Williams can come across the middle and still do a leap and grab. But they have watching this other game. But if you actually want to throw the pass, don't you want to throw it to the receiver that's pretty athletic and is already tall? Because a 40-inch vertical on somebody that's 5'9", 10, or they say 6 feet. A 40-inch vertical on a person that is 6 feet tall is still not as good as a person that's 6'6", I think Odom is, and it has a 36-inch vertical. It's kind of almost the same thing, but Odom probably has longer arms. It's just more believable that they're going to actually throw the ball out there. It may make the safety cheat over. Boy, them boys on the other side of it. I tell you what, them boys on the other side of the state. Oh, they doing something tonight. I want to get it all out your system. Get it all out. Get it all out. Y'all, next week, I'm going to talk about next week. I'm watching them though. This quarterback reminds me of, he's just a little, he's I think he's a freshman or a sophomore for Texas A&M. But I think you make your play more believable in that you may be able to get a safety come over and say, hey, I may be able to get an interception, or my DB may need help if I go ahead and cheat over because that dude is huge and he does that. Throw that fade route to him, we're going to be messed up. But when you put Ryan out there, I may think, well, my buddy, he got him. He can outleap him. He should be able to make that play, covering for 14. But if I take Ryan Williams, I'm going to just take Ryan Williams, put him in the slot, and I'm on an end zone play, I'm going to run him straight across where nobody's going to be able to keep up with him. I'm going to run him straight across the formation. And if Milroe gets 3.5 seconds, if he gets 3.5 seconds, Ryan is on this hash, almost standing on the other hash in less than 3.5 seconds, probably, but still, he's going to be open. I want to give Ryan Williams as much room to work as possible. Same with K-Law. I may even cross him. Jeremy, anybody. But I do like the tight end here if we're going for it, actually. I like Oots, Dippery, Kavas. I've been practicing, y'all. Where are we? Call that play. I do say take the points, though. Yeah, I have Auburn on the multi-view. Take the points. There we go. Bring in this chump. Let him earn his keep. Boy, Graham missed this one. Boy, I may just turn this thing off for the night. I'm serious. He missed this field goal. I'm probably going to turn this off for the night. I don't know. I mean, I just need 3 points, man. Okay. Well, maybe he's found out a way not to stay in his shorts. I'm just not happy with that pickup. I'm not happy with Graham Nicholson. It's just shaky. Been shaky, too shaky for me. And I don't like it. Yeah, I got old Auburn on the AU on the multi-view. Now I know you had Prime going down to a couple different places after his team couldn't stop the run today. Do you still have anybody picking him up? Same with Lane. I had Lane going somewhere else, but I had him going to Florida. Yeah, being beat by Florida kind of ends that. So I don't have a multi-view option for AU. This may sound crazy. Are you on a Fire Stick or are you on a PC? But we can't do multi-view on our PC. I can do multi-view on my phone. I can do multi-view on the Fire Stick. I'm not sure about a regular TV, but because I run everything to a Fire Stick, but I can't do multi-view at all on a PC, which is the stupidest thing in the world. I was going to say, try closing the app down and going back in and see if it gives you different selections. And it's really a clown show because they have multi-view on the NFL Sunday Ticket, which I run through a YouTube channel or one of my other YouTube channels. it lets me select not only 4 games, but the 4 games I want to see. So I'm looking at YouTube TV like, y'all robbing me. I mean, you robbing me. You know, we pay more to YouTube TV than you pay for a Sunday ticket. It seems like they're trying to figure out a way to charge us for it. They say they're going to fix that, but I'm like, what you fixing? Why don't you just go buy the doggone technology from whoever's doing Sunday TV? And I imagine you can do it on NBA League Pass and the rest of them too, because it's really not worth having. I think you got 80-inch TVs for it. So you can watch 4 games on 20-inch screens. Duh. Let's see. I got the Roku, not sure how to change the options. See, I don't know anything about Roku. I started to get one because they said you could slide out to the to the underworld on Roku, but I really stopped sliding out there like that. Got tired of paying for too many what do you call those things? VPNs. I had VPN and everything. AU and Bama on different months. Yeah, I have actually had that Alabama game, and I'm about to change. I had the Alabama game and the Auburn game on 2 different multi-views. So I'm about to change because one of them, it includes the Notre Dame game, and there ain't nothing happening with Notre Dame that I want to know about. Let me see what I got here. So I got one I got now is Boise and Wyoming, Notre Dame, AU, then UA. I got another one with okay, I only got one. Okay, I only have the one, just the one. Got plenty of options. It's criminal. Knowing that I can select on NFL and this not allowing me to select, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let me see. So I only had a one. I thought I had 2. Okay, they got Auburn on a separate one. They got Alabama on a separate one. I don't want to see them games either. All right, what we doing here? I care about Notre Dame. Oh, I would raise your hand if you want to play Notre Dame first round in the playoff. Raise your hand. I would love to do it. All right. Get it. Come on. See, they ain't going to start running again. That's what he want to do is run. That boy don't trust his arm. I think we may want to consider just watching how we pass rush him, but it seems like we want to just take care of we covering downfield. We're going to do that, but we just got to make sure our pass rush is uniform and don't allow him to escape. That's what he want to do. He want to escape and nickel and dime you down the field. There it is. There it is. Y'all remember that from Vanderbilt? Y'all remember that? Shovel pass? Except when Vanderbilt did, they did to the other side. Nickel and dime. Nickel and dime. Tell you what, fellas on the other side of the state putting their best foot forward tonight. Got to stop them from moving forward. We just got to stop them from moving forward. Look at that. Wow. See? That's all you want to do. That's all he want to do. You can't shut that down. What are we doing? Got Joe Flacco running straight up the defense. Come on, man. You getting blocked by a linebacker getting blocked by, is that a wide receiver, number 10? Or is he a tight end at least? This is silly. This is silly. All right. Nut cutting time. Nut cutting time. I said you cannot let that doggone offense get any life when it comes to this running game. You need to just smother that. What is this? Watch yourself. Oh! Got people texting me. I don't want to know what y'all doing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, just let you know, the people on the other side of the state, they do like us. Come on, third down. Let's shut this down now. Too many doggone run passes. Run plays. Rushing yards. 109 rushing yards. 109 rushing yards, y'all. 109. That's a little something they stole from Auburn. I guess that guy's a tight end that blocked out. He's the guy that blocked out our linebacker earlier. Come on now. They showing you everything. And one thing you got to watch out on this team, though, another thing I didn't mention with my keys, special teams trick. Every game I watched, they did a special play, trick play on special teams. Wouldn't be surprised if you see it again here, see it earlier, or see it again here sooner or later. Look at there. Maybe that's why they do so many tricks on special teams. Saved by the bell on that one. Now we got to go. Womack got to go. He got to go fix something. Could be missing LT, but we got to get whoever it is in the game for him. We got to tighten up. That was holding. I don't know how he missed that. But we got a long way to go. We at least need to get this ball to the other side of the 50. That was an embarrassing drive. That was too much. 109 yards rushing, 58 yards to Jackson Arnold. He's thrown for 15 yards today. Come on, folks. That's ridiculous. Whatever you got on you, better shake it off. They just don't get it. This is not your identity, man. It's just not your identity, not Milroe as a team. We got a minute and a half advantage on time possession. Did somebody? This is crazy. This don't even make no sense. They blitzing every play. I mean, you got to back them up. You have to back them up. Who doesn't understand what I'm saying? You have to back them up. This ain't just some proposition where they DBs are sorry, we're going to throw all over them. They still, the people, the front seven, they're better than you think. They've gotten better than you think. Now we're in a passing situation. No more sneaking. Just got to straight pass it now. I don't know why he didn't get that ball. I don't know why, but just boy. This is uncalled for. We're gonna be here all night. So, question is, why do we keep throwing? Their pass defense is just not stellar. They are 55th in the nation, which puts them in the top half. But when you watch them play, they are susceptible to big plays, but you have to wear them down first. And to wear them down, you run on them. They'll let you run. They will let you run a little bit. Let me see. Their rush defense is pretty good. Their rush defense is actually better than ours. But based on what we're running, let's see. based on what we've done thus far, we haven't even run the ball a lot. We averaging 2 yards a play running, but that's because Milroe's been running for his life and making things up like that. But what Venable does is just do a run blitz. He sends like 5 people, 5 to 6 people when he thinks you're going to run the ball. And it's hard to run against that, but it's not impossible. So passing, though, we were 10 yards. We've thrown the ball 6 times for 60 yards, 10 yards a pass. That's just not going to win it. They are averaging 10 yards of rush on us, 10.9 yards to be exact. And it just don't have to be that way. That's what I don't understand. Every time I watch them not playing well, I'm like, it don't have to be like this. Or maybe you're trying this for the first quarter and then you switch to something in the second. I don't know why you're starting like this, but it don't have to be this way. This don't make no sense. This just don't make no sense. We just keep throwing the ball. And that's just not what we need to be doing. It's just not. Just throwing the ball just to be throwing it. I can't tell you why they do it. It don't make no sense. That's not who we are. We run the ball. He said all the right things. I think he think he's gonna sneak up on somebody and start running the ball in the second quarter. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they keep doing this. It's really unnecessary. You got all this talent back here. You got to see this is not working. We should clearly have 2 touchdowns right now. Now, I don't even know if we got already down the field, but we should have 2 touchdowns right now. I don't even know. We got 1 penalty, I think, for lineman downfield, which is good. Just calling the wrong game. They're not a pushover, but it's like right now, this is when we should be just mowing through them, starting to mow through them with our run game, mow them down. And every once in a while, I can say, you just go over the top, boom, touchdown. I'm telling you. Just you got to turn that pass rush. You got to use all this aggressiveness against them. So if you got to run a couple of traps where you just taking chances that you're going to may get hit in the backfield, or if you just run some counters, you do that. Here we are, 3rd and 10. They don't know what they want to run. They want to make this a long even. And it don't have to be. They're just like Missouri, except this quarterback is healthy and he wants to run. And I'm like, here we go. And then they want to do the same run play. They just one of them teams. They know what you want to do. They know what you want to do. Like, so we just saying like we can get away with it, we will. But why not just take you 3 yards, then get you 3 more yards? Then you got a choice. You can run Jalen, you can run your running back, or you could actually throw the ball. He did all these things 2 weeks ago, and it just don't make no sense. I know. It's like he almost trying to hide. To me, it seems like they try to hide what they like to do. They like to hide what they want to do, and it's like you cannot hide who you are. I mean, I could be sitting here right now. I could be a Democrat. I could be a Republican. Sitting right here right now, I could be single or married. This ring may give me away, or I could be playing. I could be in the club just, I've been married a long time, because some people run that game. I could own a Mercedes, or I could own a Harley Davidson. But it's certain things about myself I cannot hide. I got a big head. I'm overweight. I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? Some things you can't hide. They still running. They doing what we're supposed to do. Hopefully we got a holding play to back them up. Hopefully. I'm sick and tired looking at this unpatriotic Notre Dame game. Good gracious. It just don't make no sense. I can't hide. You can't hide who you really are. I think the yellow fella has paid the boy. No, he ain't paid him. Paid him to keep it close. If anything, they cannot lose this game. Clock is just a tick, tick, ticking. It's insane. And maybe they want to get us into more one-on-ones down, take the energy out of our defense and get us into one-on-one matchups on the outside so they got a chance to make some big plays down the field. Or, trust me, I've seen them play. They're okay doing this the whole game and then taking shots later. You know, the thing with us, we should be the same way. We should have run the ball so much. We're not even doing our part. We should be at halftime right now. That's how much we should be running the ball. What we got? 3rd and 6. Look at that. Look at that. Zero coverage. Zero coverage. See? They're running so much. We playing the line like we're gonna blow up this. We're gonna blow up this. Who was that out there? He got taken out, caught up in the wash. We look at that one and touchdown. We look at that one and touchdown. Bray, you got to come and make that hit. And I was watching a guy. I think he called himself the #1 sports show, but he's an Oklahoma guy. He works for Fox. And he was saying this is the only way that Oklahoma can beat Alabama if they run the ball, run it effectively, and just stay with the run. Be relentless with the run. What have they been? They've been relentless with the run. They have been absolutely relentless with the run. But we're going to have to stop it tonight. And you're going to have to run the ball to get this defense some rest. I do not want to fall like the rest of these suckers out here that's been falling all day. Well, y'all about to. So no, I don't know why. I do not know why. I do not know why. I don't know. I don't know why. And then like, how long do you not notice you need to change something? That you need to tell somebody, hey, Booker, Parker, Proctor, we about to run up y'all backs. You know, whether y'all blocking or not, we going to be running up y'all backs just relentlessly. We not going to stop. I don't know. I don't know what you got to do. I don't know what you got to do. We're going to run. We're going to run till we get a touchdown. And when we get a touchdown, we're going to run again. At least for about 2 drives. Get 2 drives. Hopefully we don't really keep these guys out of the doggone end zone. Get you 2 drives, go 14-3 on these folks, and then I'm telling you, it'll change for you. They have to bring men down, but right now they're just sending 6 people into every doggone gap there is. The 2A gaps, B gaps, they sending 6 people in there, and like it's just you got to match up. Whoever's standing in that B hole, B gap, blow him up. Blow him out of there. If they stand in the A gap, blow him out of there. They stand it, but just don't sit back with a delayed run for your quarterback thinking that's going to work. It's not working. Milrow. 8 rushes, 3 yards. May it work in the 4th quarter? Possibly, but right now it is not working. Justice Haynes is averaging 6 yards a carry, 2 for 12, but that's 6 yards. Jam has 1 carry today. It's something that we said on our show, Iron Bowls debates that we put out on Wednesday afternoon and Friday morning. Style makes fights. It's the same thing is happening in the SEC right now. Like, oh, how did this team be this? Really in college football, eventually, whatever style you got is running out. That's why this is the reason, though. I think we could beat Tennessee a second time if we played them. Could get in the SEC championship or against somebody else and blow them out. Everybody be like, oh, but that was the number one team. But they still want to beat Tennessee again. You can go to the playoffs and still lose Tennessee again. I don't know what happened to his leg. I really wish they would stop showing this because whatever it is, it seemed like it was pretty grueling. I still missed it. I don't want to see all that. I want that young man to get the help he needs, get himself healthy, and get back on the field. Look at that. Look at that. God, did we lose somebody on that play? 0. That's Lawson. Twist his ankle. Oh, raggedy field out there. That's what that is. Raggedy grass. Our cleats are too long. Equipment man. Ooh, I don't like this. God, we can't lose another linebacker. We cannot lose another linebacker. Ooh. It's like he jammed something. Ta-da. Don't like that. Don't like that. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Travel trailer. Left ruts. Yeah. Yeah. The old raggedy field they got there. That's what that is. God, man, that mean, okay, so we down Q Robinson. We about to be down Lawson. Jefferson, we threw a linebacker off the team. Boy, we getting thins. We getting thins. And we want to keep the defense out there all night. Oh, man, I hope he'll be all right for the second half. That don't look good. Come on. What are we doing here? Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Gosh. It's like whatever offense that we were practicing against, or defense we were practicing against Vanderbilt didn't work. And they just said, you know what? We ain't going to see that no more. And they were wrong. They were definitely wrong. But that's what we're looking at right now. God, man. What is going on? You better not. You better not. Golly. Jackson may be a little stronger than I thought he was. Maybe that's why he's such a robot, like running with power. This is nuts up. It gets you because you say you're sitting here like, okay, so we don't know what we're gonna do. No, all you gotta do is do the opposite of what you've been doing, especially on offense. When you feel like passing it, run the ball. When you feel like letting your quarterback run the ball, let somebody else run the ball. Just do this. Golly. Boom. Here you come. All right. We can't count on the field goal kicker to miss any more kicks tonight. But see, they know when they put that ball up, and when they try to throw the ball, they don't pass block well enough. That's why they give up a lot of sacks. And that's why I was saying, make this offense worse. Like, just keep them from, here we go. Oh, man. This man is Houdini. Who is this, Mike Vick? Man. Oh, man. That's why I was saying, we can't even get our game changers going. We way off when it comes to game changers. We got the one turnover. They don't care about none of your eye candy because they know they're about to run the ball right at you, so you can move around all you want to. All you're doing is taking yourself out of position. Here we go. This is an important key play. Okay. Whoa, don't take the wrong angle. Thank God. Who was that? Devontae Smith? I'm kicking my camera and everything. I put it closer to me this week. I think that was a bad idea. What are they going to do? They're going for it. They're going to try to tie the game up. This is stupid. What is it stupid? I may just go to commercials and just come back once I start feeling better. But no, I'm going to stick it out. I'm here with you, Bama Nation. Maybe we can get him to miss again. That'll be good. I keep looking down because I'm actually watching this on my phone into my computer. And like, oh, my computer's back up now. Maybe I can get that up and running. There it is, tie game. Who had that circle on the who had that circled on their bingo card? See, I'm not worried about their not worried too much about their wide receivers because he has a problem connecting with them. He's not a great passer right now. I mean, he could be kind of young, but a lot of times the guy's been getting sacked so much, it's hard for him to build any kind of momentum when it comes to their passing game. But the only thing they really had was, like I said, they had an effective rushing attack, and it wasn't highly effective. I mean, they're averaging like 143 yards a game, which makes them 86th in the country. 86th in the country, averaging 143 yards a game. And right now, guess how many yards they have right now? 141. My goal was to keep them under their average, keep them down to about 125 for the whole game. They're at 141. They're not about to pass the ball. They've thrown the ball 6 times. Same number as Alabama. We just haven't taken advantage of running the ball. They have done 19 carries. We've done 11. I can't explain what's going on. I cannot explain what's going on. This is maddening. Absolutely maddening. This is BYU game. BYU, Arizona State. Well, Arizona State was 21st in the country. I wonder where they take their place now. I just think Big 12. I don't think but one team is going from the Big 12. Even if Alabama gets left out, they definitely get left out. If this doesn't work out today. But I just don't think we're going to be doing. Uh-oh. Boy, this doggone Texas A&M. Woo. I guess we could say now Texas A&M loses game. They are done, right? They're done. Am I safe by saying that? I think they're done. Let's see. Trying to get this thing, my computer queued up here. The good thing it says our offense hadn't made any real mistakes, just hasn't executed the way I think it should have executed. Look at all these Heisman Trophy winners they got at quarterback. Almost teetotal mud in the NFL. If we can get Bryce Young, doing it. Yeah, but if you lose to a team that got the record of the team from the other side of the state, you got to be out of there. I mean, even with 2 losses, you start comparing losses and stuff. I mean, our losses would look better than Texas A&M. I mean, to be honest. That's why I think we're going to end up in Atlanta having to prove our love. Let me see if I can get this thing to work. Okay. Huh. Yep. Okay, I think Texas A&M did score. How many minutes left in this doggone quarter? Attack downfield. It's too many people to block, especially if they don't block them. Boom, boom, boom. He should have went up the field on that play. You see what I'm saying? I know he don't want to get hit. That's why you get up all to a running back. Give it to a wide receiver. Yeah, A&M got one loss. So it's 21-7 over there on the Plains right now. Let me see. All right, what we going to do? I still got a lot of time left in it. Look at this. See? I don't know. Maybe Funny Main, the comedian, called and said, "Hey, man," threw a T-shirt on the field, said, "Run the ball." Oh, shocker. First down. 8-yard pickup, man. What are we doing? What have we been doing? The boy, before, the boy's going to learn. I mean, everybody's showing, Nick Sheridan. I don't think it's, I think they both work together. Let's see. Miller 10 more time. Yeah. And then another 10 to Justice Haynes. See, because their running backs are willing to go forward, they're not trying to avoid all the hits. You get 2 yards sometimes. Sometimes you get 3, and it just works out. It gets you to a second and like a manageable. And it means you can go, you got some choices. I would probably still run the ball right now. Let me see. Turn this off. See? We calling the plays. We have absolutely no reason to call that play right there. Now we're right back at 3rd and 10. Or worse. Why do we call that? Don't know. Absolutely do not know why we call that play. 3rd and 12. Throw it deep. Nope. This don't make no sense. Okay. I think I'm up and running on my laptop. The oldie but the goldie. Let's see what happened. Let's see. Went down, took a knee, and he was out of bounds on that. Third and 7. Okay. Jeez. Come on. Boy, that's just. Come on, man. Now, if they diagnose that right there, man, it does. You won't get no arguments out of me. This does suck. As soon as you try to get, it's like Milroe running the ball is not a viable option with this team. It may be better in the red zone or whatever. It's just not a viable option. No, he's slapping the top of his head. Come on, Burnham. Don't you get into this. Burnham, don't you get into this mess. Oh, this is going to be one of these miracle finishes here. I can already tell. This is going to be a miracle finish. We need our defense to save us on this one. We're going to need our defense to save us on this one. Yeah, Burnham was my weapon, man. He's been sitting over there too long, I guess. As soon as he kicked it, he knew it was wrong. Nobody's gonna say it, but I think they're struggling with this field, but don't nobody care. They're struggling with this field. We just gotta get out the half. We need to get out this half, get in there and slap some people, tell some people to get on the bus. You're not riding back with us. Look, we've gone from, what were we at? We were at, what did I say? We went from 10 yards rushing to 32. Man, we're supposed to be like, Miro has completed 2 passes for 62 yards. 2 passes. It's crazy to me. I don't even want him to get over 225 yards passing, but we need 275 yards rushing. And I'm talking about right now. This is done. It don't make sense. It's not necessary. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Texas A&M is turning the tide over there. No pun intended. I need Auburn to be on a high note. I don't want them in desperation playing against us. Can't kick, can't block, ain't tackling. Come on, man. What is going on? Mountain West Championship game. While we got a minute, this playoffs is going to have to go to 16 teams because I just can't, I was saying earlier, your team may be able to play a quarterback $12 million for 4 years. Everybody, that's individual, If you're Boise, if you're in Mexico State, that is what it is. But when it gets to a point where I'm continuously having to tell my kids when I go on recruiting trips, hey, with you, kid, we can win the conference championship. And they're like, is that it? Yeah, that's pretty much it. You can help you win the conference championship. But you can tell me, I would use the word Vanderbilt. Mississippi State always has a chance. Wake Forest always has a chance to win the national championship. Iowa State, Purdue, they always have a chance to win a national championship, but we never have a chance. See, because if you're going to have 5 conference championships, and depending on how conference champions out of the so-called offensively named group of 5, they're going to try to hit us deep. I'll come back to that point. They're going to try to hit us deep. I think they're stretching us out, 7 in the box. Get up there. Come on. Tackle. Get this ball back. I think if they, you got a group of 5, they're like, we got a 1 in 5 chance of being a conference champion and going into the playoffs. What sense does that make? And then you want to take 2-3 teams from that place or 2 teams from all the rest of these conferences because they're what exactly? I just think you just got, if it goes into a court situation, I could sue you for more money if nothing else. Well, Lawson is walking. He was at that signal call over there. That's the bad thing. Get it. Man, that dude just sitting on top of him, a defensive tackle. Golly. Getting whipped. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Somebody said, what do you say? Wife bought a deal at $50. They deliver everything. Oh, no, I don't need that. I kind of like going down there sometimes. My TV has been muted for quite a while. Yeah, I imagine so. Welcome to my world, which I absolutely love. No, give it. Who they trying that doggone play again? Catching up. I'm sick of this game. Yeah, I understand. Just we're gonna turn it around. I think. I hope. I pray. We're gonna turn this thing around. Golly. Yeah, I thought it was a good idea to watch all the games, which I will do for the rest of the season. Next year, I think I'm gonna just start chiming in around the fourth quarter. Oh, see? This is nothing offense. 10 first downs. This is nothing offense. These guys are not stopping the run tonight. They are now up to 166 yards rushing, and it's still the first half. Only good thing about this is we just can't let them rip one. Golly. Here they go. What are you doing? Yes. Come on, man. That's the new linebacker, 15. I don't know who's calling the plays right now. That got to be scary for Womack because the play caller is out right now on defense. And if y'all remember the days when Saban should lose his defensive play caller, not pretty. Not pretty. I remember one season, I think they lost the first, second, and the third linebacker on the team because of injuries. Man, they still at 2nd and 4. 2-minute warning, man. They better fix something. They're not even trying to throw the ball, and I think the people we got, see, that's what they happy. They ecstatic. Because, see, they're doing what they want to do on offense, but we're not doing what we're supposed to do on offense, which is to overpower these guys. If we come out in the third quarter and we do something 3 and out because we passed the ball twice for incompletions, and then we try to run Milroe on one play, I'm out of here. I'm out. That's just stupid. It's just stupid. It's stupid. I'm gonna watch the game, but I don't think I can cuss the way I want to here on these YouTube streets. If I stay, that's just dumb. It don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. It's like, why would we just continue to do the same thing over and knowing it's not working? Start running the ball, getting some momentum, start running the ball. Now we're not running the ball. Oh, we are running the ball because we try to run Milroe and they stuff to run. Milroe, and I'll say this to anybody who want to hear me, this is proof Milroe is not a running back. Milroe can run the ball. Running backs embrace contact. See the difference now? You see the difference? A running back, when it's time to get that 1 yard, they hope they delivering a blow on that 1 yard, even if it's 1st and 10. But they want to deliver the blow to make you back up so they can go ahead and run for a doggone touchdown. That's the difference. People just, whether it's whatever the motivation is, they like to call him a running back. He is not a running back. He's a person that can run the ball. Ryan Williams can run the ball. He's not a running back. K-Law can run the ball. Not a running back. We have running backs. Jam Miller, Justice Haynes, Richard Young, and several others. They are running backs, folks. And that's what we need to be doing, running the ball with the dang gum running backs. The people who've been training their whole life to take hits, deliver hits, and still produce. They may lose 2 downs and get stopped in the hole just so they can rip one for 25 yards. It's a different mentality. Sometimes it's like they call it, like they call in the game sometimes, like they're playing a video game or something. Like, back in the day, you could get on Madden and run Cordell Stewart like crazy because he felt no pain. But in the real game, Cordell Stewart used to have all these aches and pains and twist ankles and all that stuff. No, it's not what we're doing. Same with Michael Vick. On a video game, The video games never let Mike Vick fumble as much as he actually fumbled. But going back to my point about this group of 5, I go win my conference championship and I have a 1 in 5 chance of going to the playoffs, whereas Purdue and all these other sucky teams, they can spend a bunch of money and be in the playoffs in a year or two. No problem. Colorado, for instance, they are 2 or 3, maybe a year from now, they could go to the playoffs. They keep buying players. But if I'm Tulane in Memphis, I'm not letting you keep on doing that. I don't want the conference championship and ain't had no chance to get into the playoffs. Now we got 12 positions. Still 3rd and nothing. They're going to go for this. They got 2 downs to get a half a yard. They got 2 downs to get half a yard. Look at that defense. Q Robinson. Not Q Robinson, Jahad Campbell. He got his hands on his hip already. God, it's terrible. Knew that was going to happen. We can't even see now. Your defense gets so tired they can't even like deliver those devastating blows that they was delivering unless somebody just really sack up and just really sell out. Oh, so you can select the game? Wow. And that's on Roku. Maybe I need to get me one. Come on. That's a tackle for a loss. It's a slight loss, but that's a tackle for a loss. Okay, I'm going to have to get that Roku now because, yeah, you can run the – yeah, I don't know what YouTube TV is waiting on. Matter of fact, they may have added. I just ain't tried it this one. Let me see. Nope, I don't see it. Excuse me. Well, I'm glad you got what you need. I don't have that option as far as I can see. As far as I can see. If you could type the instructions in there, maybe I got them. I don't know how to get to them. That's right. You don't have a Fire Stick. Let me see. I may try it at halftime to see if I got a couple of buttons I can push here. I don't want to push them before time. Can't believe Florida beat Ole Miss. And we up here slunking around. We got 32 yards rushing. Now they're going to widen us out so they can do what? Run the ball. Come on now. Come on now. So I'm looking over here and over here. Like, I think they're about the same. There you go again. Come on, holding. That got to be holding. That's holding. See, did nobody see that holding but me? Nobody saw that holding. How come that ain't holding? God, that should have been holding. Okay, on YouTube. Look at that. Missed tackle. Missing tackle. That's a touchdown. That's all they want to do. Just keep it close to you. So you said join live. Let's see where we at. Nope. Let's see. Okay, you said go from not Roku. When you see the option to join live. He fumbled it, but it was after the fact. Oh, we got to get our proverbial-ish together. This is ridiculous. All right, let me go back into here. So you're saying go back out and click on the game where it says just go all the way out, switch to something else. Multi-view. Okay, multi-view there. Choose a combination you want to watch. I can do that. Trying to see. Go to the individual game for a minute. Go back out. Alabama. Join live. What? Okay. Watch multi-view box. Okay, I found it. No, but it still won't let. It's just letting me. Okay, you mean you could select the games that I'm watching? See, in that same way on YouTube TV, I mean on NFL Sunday Ticket, it lets you pick the games that you want to watch as far as like the individual games, not the group of games. But if you got the power to select the individual games you want to watch, that's excellent. But my wife did read they're going to be adding that pretty soon. 37 seconds. What foolishness are we going to do for 37 seconds to a 5-5 teams on one game in the whole dang conference? One game. This is not a 3-3 SEC team. This is a 1-5 SEC team. And we giving them the game. Giving them the game. I found it, but I can't select individual games. I want to get away from this this game with what's the name of these people? Harbaugh Bowls this weekend. Trying to get away from the Notre Dame game. I don't want to see no more of this insult to the. They're gonna blitz. Stop the clock. What happened now? Holding. Woo. Absolutely crazy. Mom, check. You ain't checking in. Just call her to be nosy. I'm telling you to be nosy. When you select multi-view, it gives you options. Options for 4 games or options for a single game? I was looking for the single game option. Let's see. Now we 1st and 20. Just where we got them right where we want them. Man, let's go to halftime. Four. And this is just ridiculous. They got to take this whole game plan, throw it in the trash can. They can get ready to be sitting in the Citrus Bowl soon. Folks, I'm going to take a break. Go out here and go ahead and punch my pillows and go out and hit the heavy bag for a little bit. And I'll be back, hopefully, when Alabama decides to play football. Roll Tide. Jesus Christ. Everybody, Keelan Deere, Equipment High School out of Equipment, Mississippi. I think I've been there. 6'1", 200-pound power back who runs a 4.4. He bench presses 225. We got to work on that. But he's a junior in high school. I mean, you know, you got to give him a break somewhere. But just excited that he has committed to our class of 2025. I think right now he's a 4-star, but of course he has another year to play. And you know how I do it. I got a lot of film. I got like 30 minutes of film between his freshman, sophomore, and junior year to chop up and go through. Got to break it down. Bring your binoculars because somebody took this doggone footage from the parking lot. But join me here on Tight Sports. Like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and let's check this guy out. Look at him. It's just touchdowns from a long way away. Can't hardly see. Got squint. Roll Tide.
Yeah. As you know, I think Cam Newton is the greatest college football player I've ever seen in my life.
They finna throw you out the Alabama Nation.
That's all right. That's all right. I got credibility. Hey, they got to prove me wrong. First of all, prove me wrong before you throw. Anyway, allegedly took 180,000.
Yeah.
They should have took as much as possible. He took a nothing school to the championship on his back.
Oh my God, man!
I don't think they got paid as much as he worked.
Oh
Allegedly.
my God!
That's what I think. That's all my own two comments. He didn't take enough, and he should have got his work. He should have, even in that time, that was 20 years ago, whatever it is, or 15 years ago. Yeah, he should have got about $723,422. That's how much he should have got. That's how much he should have got, allegedly.
I understand that. I just don't like the nothing school part. That part is kind of, what I'm saying. See, I'm not trying to get started. You know what I'm saying? And you starting to, throw the little shade, man. Alleged, man.
I ain't saying no, but he was at Florida. And
but how will nothing? I'm not talking about that, bro. How will nothing school though? You see what I'm saying? See how you getting off the subject already? I'm
sorry, that may be like a knee-jerk reaction when I say like nothing, or if I say Cal College.
I'm not.
My bad. I apologize to the Eagle Nation.
No, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not standing for it, man. I'm not gonna let you do that.
He left Florida. He was wandering around. He ran to a football field, said Jordan Hare, and next thing you know, you're next champion.
Yeah.
Because wasn't no champions there for you.
Now that's a lie, Tyke.
Huh?
Stop the cap.
That's a lie, Tyke. That's a lie.
I'm just saying, you just.
That's a lie.
Hey man,
that's a lie, Tyke. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Here's
don't do it today, man. Don't start.
Here's what I say. If it was real, you validate. We playing golf. You win one hole, we don't care.
Do not get on.
Where the next championship is? Where's the next championship? But my experiences with his purple badness run bone deep. I mean, I got some experiences on that Prince music. I'm talking about from driving to just woo, the emotions run deep.
Well, I don't
get me started.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
it's PG.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Boy, don't get me started. Man, I ride, but I got to have your face all up in the place.
Boy, I might have to go bring up Prince's greatest hits after that one.
Hey, I got that. You want a bar?
Woo! Jesus, boy, you bought tears to my eyes, dude.
Hey,
man.
boy, man. It's bone deep. I can't even.
Armbo Debates Weekly.
Of course, I got Kirby up there, 85.5 winning percentage, 2 championships. Kirby doing his thing. Also a graduate of the Capstone Coaching Clinic. But I can't believe you got
if Steve Jobs just rolled through Tuscaloosa, bro, y'all will get credit for starting his company. If he, I know that, but I'm saying
he's in the end zone in the sky.
If he had rolled through Tuscaloosa, y'all take credit for his company.
You okay? You saying these people that took a week vacation at the Capstone Coaching Clinic? You're not going to the coaching clinic has touched lives, changed programs, changed the face of college football. You can't deny it. The Capstone Coaching Clinic is where you're going to be sending your coach after this season.
Bro, if Jordan would have rolled through Tuscaloosa, bro, y'all would have been taking credit for his championships too.
He would have been a wonderful defensive end for the Tide. Just stop the hate. Roll Tide.
For example,
if Kalen DeBoer, Kalen DeBoer comes to Alabama win, now it's gonna be like we made Kalen DeBoer.
Well, it's just like y'all with y'all coaching tree. You take Pat Dye and then you get and then you got Pat Dye coaching tree is. Is it Jolie Dunn? No, I don't want Jolie Dunn. Never mind. Bad point.
I'm gonna let you do you, man. But my point is,
Gene Chizik had Gus Malzahn.
My point is,
they fired him.
My point is, y'all always taking credit, man.
Taking credit, man. We just proud of the humanitarian services work that's done up there, man.
SEC tired of it, Tyke.
Huh?
I can safely say, I'm speaking for the rest of the SEC, man. We are tired of Alabama taking credit for everything, man.
We can't hear you. We got 18 championships on our ears. Because like Kiffin, he has a higher winning percentage than people on my list, but I don't think he's a better coach than my top 5. So first, to start out at number 5 for me, so let me kick things off with Hugh Freeze. His winning percentage is 63.8. in 11 years. And wait, that's the wrong list. My apologies. Let me start.
Boy, you need to stop, man.
Huh? No. I'm sorry. My apologies. I'm that's the other 5.
Bro, you should be ashamed of yourself.
The low 5.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, what?
Ashamed.
I mean, I'm sorry. I just had it wrong. My notes got mixed up here.
We know doggone well the only top 5 list you gonna find Hugh Freeze's name on is a top 5 list of SEC coaches on the hot seat and expected to be replaced. Shh. Roll Tide, roll.
Tight. Do you realize Missouri went 11-2 last year? Did
Yes,
you?
sir.
I mean,
Yeah,
that-
so they're gonna
that's
beat the smoke out of y'all
unbelievable.
this year. They're gonna
Hey,
beat the
man.
smoke out of y'all this year.
This bro, I was like, ooh, we go to Missouri, bro.
I was telling you. I mean, I thought I told you.
Did I argue with you? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Lord, please let us have America win this game. I can't believe I'm sit up here saying like praying to beat Missouri. Hey, bro, they come to Tuscaloosa too, right? Yeah, bro. That was a pause. I saw that pause.
Not worried about that.
I saw that pause. They
Not
come to
worried about that.
Tuscaloosa now.
Don't worry about that.
They are coming to Tuscaloosa. So
They're coming. They bring the team. I don't know who they lost.
I can't believe Missouri, man. Missouri getting airtime, but I can't believe Missouri went 11-2 last year, man.
I watched the last
My
couple
God.
games. I was like,
And bro, they was slugging with Georgia, bro.
blow for blow for a while.
Blow for blow.
And you gonna ask allegedly Phil Fulmer, hey, did that go down? And he like, yep. Come on, man. What kind of garbage is that, man?
What's your boy say?
They low down. They dirty. They some snitches.
They dirty.
They low down dirty, man. But that's all right. But you know what? That's why NCAA all the worst to you.
Oh my God. We talked about that in the show on Sunday on Have You Heard?
Yeah,
man. Went in depth on that.
Yeah.
All right. Since we talking about that, man, and let's get off the cheating. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already got that trophy, y'all, the king of the cheaters.
See,
I want to ask you a question, man.
Rocks up, you can throw your shoulder out.
Everybody, I mean, we got some new terminology we need to get through. When they said there's going to be a wolf position, man, we're not talking about this over here. However, I hope that the wolves that we have, I hope they play like this guy looks. But just so, for people that don't know, I know a lot of y'all just, I coach fantasy football and peewee and play y'all high school, not Ted Bundy, Al Bundy type people. But the wolf is a hybrid edge rusher. He has an ability to drop back as a strong side linebacker in the pass coverage, but he's still expected to be one of the team's primary pass rushers. So if we can develop one of these, that'd be great. Because really, it's the chew enough off the face mask for me. That's impressive. So let's hope we have guys that play like this. Roll Tide.
This is Derek Smith. He was with us in the class of 2025, and I guess they didn't tickle him enough, so now he's totally against us.
Nothing for real. Not for real. Ain't nothing changed for real.
Okay, so last year you committed to Alabama.
Yeah, Mom.
You switched.
Yeah, Mom.
Tell me about the switch. Why make that choice?
I want to be in the culture like where I feel loved and like where I feel like I belong, and people like open up and like just talk to them.
How did Auburn prove that that's what they are like?
They show it, like they players show it, like they hold like coaching stuff show it.
So the players meet with you guys more in Alabama?
No, the coaches, like I want to feel like a priority. And like they ain't made me feel like a priority no more.
Sorry about that, man, but here's the priority. Roll Tide. Number 10 has fallen. FSU, with the addition of Roydell Williams of the Alabama Crimson Tide and Malik Benson, receiver formerly of the Alabama Crimson Tide, and DJ Uiagalelei. You lost to Georgia Tech because Tech ain't playing with y'all. Tech is a better team. Now they might be the best team in the ACC, perhaps. I won't go that far, but I don't think Miami is going to be winning their first conference championship. So, for all you Seminole fans, don't let that playoffs get out of reach. But, just get on your tippy toes and just keep reaching, keep working.
You know, leave the work to the big boys. We'll take it from here. Roll Tide to you.
No negotiating now. Portal's over.
Right.
All negotiations history. Now we're playing football.
You can enjoy
Just coaching and playing football.
conference and a 12-team playoff and everything being so different, just the newness of it all.
Yeah, and the business side of what we do now is we have to have those conversations with them. Tell your agent to quit calling us and asking for more money. It's non-negotiable now. Start again in December. So now we're able to direct ourselves just at football, and that part is fun because there's been so much other stuff going on. It's been hard to really focus on football.
Man, I sure hope Courtney Morgan, our general manager, is on TikTok. Roll Tide.
Yeah, I just like any team with a title since Xbox has been in existence should be in the top 10. I ain't trying to be funny. Let me get out. Let me just sit on my little soapbox for a minute, man.
I'm with you. We're gonna keep putting it up.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Auburn they've been in 2 title games.
Yeah, man, and then they got cheated out of one.
And then you got some undefeated seasons in there with Terry.
They got cheated out of 2004, man.
If you have not been in a title game, you are not top tier.
I agree.
Tell if your grandmama a fan.
Yeah.
Your auntie, your auntie, whatever you call her, big mama. If she a fan of Oklahoma State, Penn State, Utah, and Iowa, get out here, man.
Yeah,
you're not top tier. You're not played.
I agree.
I don't even know if those teams even make the playoffs or 4 teams, but they definitely have. Man, come on, Gundy.
Yeah, man. Come on,
Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State. What has Oklahoma State done?
I don't know.
In the postseason,
I don't know.
Other than sell bowl tickets somewhere in Florida.
I had to stick up for my man Mike Schuler, man. I have to stick up for some of these, Alabama people.
You
man,
just sowing discord amongst the brethren.
Because how y'all be doing, man. Y'all be. I just be feeling sorry for
So I say, watch it. Brian Harsin. Exactly. Come on, what is it? The potato famine. The potato man. What y'all call it? The years of Harsin. What was it? Year and a half.
Great potato famine. The great potato famine.
The great potato family. Y'all didn't keep that man to the end of the season. That dude,
bro, we went on no problem.
It's like, all right, okay. 5 o'clock in the morning. Let's get it.
Yeah,
break it down. Hey, Brian, we need to holler at you, dog. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, AD?
Sign right here.
Do you
sign right here, Brian?
You pack your stuff in newspaper or styrofoam?
You haul a rider. Enterprise.
We got some Beacon folks. You work Beacon before? Or do you want to drive your own?
Yeah.
I just like any team with a title since Xbox has been in existence should be in the top 10. I ain't trying to be funny. Let me get out. Let me just sit on my little soapbox for a minute, man.
I'm with you. We're gonna keep putting it up.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Auburn they've been in 2 title games.
Yeah, man, and then they got cheated out of one.
You got some undefeated seasons in there with Terry.
They got cheated out of 2004, man.
If you have not been in a title game, you are not top tier.
I agree.
Tell if your grandmama a fan.
Yeah.
Your auntie, your auntie, whatever you call her, big mama. If she a fan of Oklahoma State, Penn State, Utah, and Iowa, get out here, man.
Yeah,
you're not top tier. You're not played.
I agree.
I don't even know if those teams even make the playoffs or 4 teams, but they definitely have. Man, come on, Gundy.
Yeah, man. Come on,
Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State. What has Oklahoma State done?
I don't know.
In the postseason,
I don't know.
Other than sell bowl tickets somewhere in Florida.
Don't miss one of the hottest weekly debate shows on YouTube.
You're not going to believe this, but I'm about to defend what some people call an Auburn legend. Tune in.
Wait a minute.
Welcome in to Iron Bowl Debates. I'm your boy DC Wolf, and I got my boy at Tight Sports. At Tight Sports. Remember that for all you Alabama fans. You know what I'm saying? Auburn fans, you don't have to remember it. No big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, y'all know y'all want to come on over. Just come on over. Won't you come? The doors to the titles is open.
Not the doors to the titles. Hey, that's pretty good. Anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Today, we want to talk
Iron Bowl Debates. Don't miss it. Weekly on Tight Sports. You're going to love it.
You looking for laughs? Tune in to Tight Sports. That's all you got to do.
Tight Sports right here on YouTube, trying to blow up. Please subscribe. Just want to remind everybody that, 2023 was a big year. So my kids gave me this award because they knew that I was putting in big work. And you know, this is what the kids thought of my work is they awarded me this prize because you know it's just a substitute. It's just a substitute for the real thing. The real thing's coming with your help. Please subscribe. It's just something to get me over. And I've heard word in the academy, that's the academy at my house, that there's another award that's going to be that I'm creeping up on another award from my children. I mean, love them so much, man. So we doing with your help, we going to the top, or at least right around the suffix, at least.
Yeah.
You know, right? Yeah.
On the last episode, Tyke advocated for Smokey.
Hey, you remember when they had it with the blanket on in the rain last year? That was hilarious.
Like, man, somebody come free this dog. You know, I'm thinking like that. What's that song with Sarah McLachlan? Every time I see that dog is being held high. Like, you know, Ugga and them dogs at Mr. Mistake, they be looking all happy and stuff. That dog down at the Vol Nation, that's ugly, man. That's ugly, man. I mean, that's
why you ducking on Tennessee dog, man?
No, man, that dog need to be released, man.
Okay. Okay, let me ask you this. No, give me your price. You did all this $5,000 a game and all this. What is the total, man?
Oh, so that would be like $65,000 a year, and for the other stuff I watch, probably about $100,000 a year.
So you do for $100,000 a year, bro?
$100,000 a year.
Okay, and I believe you would, but by year,
I'm hoping Mr. Beast hear this and then he come in.
By year 10, bro, you'll be the getting $100,000 back, bro.
Every week on Iron Bowl Debates, they not only talk about what's happening on the field, but past regrets and even the future.
Do you think the Auburn Nation will regret letting go of Brian Harsin in a few years?
What?
That's telling you, man.
What you made me spit my drink out? What you say? Wait. Slow that down. What did you just say?
Will the Auburn Nation regret letting go of Brian Harsin so early? You know, in a couple of years, like in 2 years from now, like y'all normally do when y'all fire this guy. Are people gonna look back and say, man, we could have kept Harsin?
Time will tell. Tune in. Don't miss it.
The best Harsin could have been is 8-5, like his last year. Y'all gonna beat that mark 8-5. I'm just saying that's the best. The math says. The math says. No, it's just math. The best he could have been is 8-5. You're saying Freeze going into his second year, he's definitely going to beat that record.
You're not doing that. Right? You're not about to give Brian Harsin an 8-5 record. I'm not about to do that with you.
Y'all gonna be 76.
I'm not about to do that with you, bro.
But you're gonna be better than 76, right?
I'm not about to give Brian Harsin 76. So you trying to give Brian Harsin? No, you're trying to do some old Las Vegas magician stuff. I'm not doing that. No, bro. You're not about to give Brian Harsin no 8 wins on me like that. No.
I'm just saying it can't be no worse than this. So you're saying Brian Harsin was gonna be 3-8?
I don't know. I'm not gonna let you give him 3 wins either. We don't know.
He won 6 before. It was.
And what does that mean?
He won 6 the first time. What I'm saying, Brian Harsin that season was either gonna win 6, 7, or 8.
What does that mean?
I'm asking. Hugh Freeze is gonna be better than 6, 7, or 8, right? For $15.3 million.
Listen, and I said this last week. Hugh Freeze got to win 8 games this year.
Did he say 8?
Every week they talk football, but give boxing tips too? Wow.
No. So you saying Brian Harsin was gonna be 3-8?
I don't know. I'm not gonna let you give him 3 wins either. We don't know.
He won 6 before. It was.
And what does that mean?
He won 6 the first time. What I'm saying, Brian Harsin that season was either gonna win 6, 7, or 8.
What does that mean?
I'm asking. Hugh Freeze is gonna be better than 6, 7, or 8, right? For $15.3 million.
Listen, and I said this last week. Hugh Freeze got to win 8 games.
And welcome back, folks. We are about to kick off the. Look at this. Every wrong thing you can do, we have done. I had to go to a wardrobe change because when I went outside and started hitting the punching bag, I worked up a sweat because I ain't happy. Your boy is not happy. This is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous what's going on here. Any given Saturday, but this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Any given Saturday, but this is ridiculous. It's just, you can shut down LSU's offense, but you can't shut this down. It's ridiculous. They just sitting there waiting for Milroe to cross the line. They're like, if somebody else run the ball, y'all can run them down, but don't let Milroe cross the line of scrimmage. It's ridiculous. Down here, a couple of drops. We did have a couple of drops, but I think they throw the ball. Like I said, as I promised, I'm out of here. This drive doesn't go past 3 doggone plays. I'm out of here. That's one. See? Yeah, 4 yards. I take it. I take 4 yards compared to the nothing we've been getting thus far. You want to hurry up? Not necessary, but okay. A field. How about that? Don't do too much. No need to do too much. Little brother is playing ball. Yes, from earlier. Yeah, they're doing real good. Auburn, DC from Auburn Addicts checked in on us, see if we were doing okay, see if I was doing okay. I'm doing fine. We're about to come back. Look at that mess. Look at that mess. Look at that mess. Who saw that? Who saw that coming? That's what you call just carelessly throwing the ball out to the flat. Why is the coach not over talking to him? The coach should be talking to him right now. He got to keep his head in the game. That's a call a careless throw, and it's even a more terrible attempt at the ball. Please don't tell me this is a very Testaverde moment. Look at this. Look at this. Golly. What is going on today? What am I going to tell the children? I mean, what am I going to tell the children? Yeah, he got hit. No, they didn't call a holding. They ain't been calling a holding all day. Don't look for it in this game. This is crazy. It's crazy and bizarre. Well, Texas A&M just scored. That makes me feel a little bit better. Look at that. Who's supposed to get? I said it. They know he needs to hit the weight room. Even if you don't know it, that's a good tackle. That's a good tackle. He tried to slam him to the ground and make sure you drop the ball. This is nutso. Remember I told you we didn't need to hurry up? Just write that down. Notate that. Don't need no hurry up. Stay focused, guys. Don't fall apart. The guy comes in behind the line of scrimmage. You can get as much contact as you need behind the line of scrimmage. Bumps our receiver out of the way and intercepts the ball. Intercepts the ball. Just like that. Intercepts the ball. He takes it and intercepts the ball. Just bumps him out of the way, intercepts the ball. You get as much contact as you want back there. And, really, you can't block him trying to defend his man. You can't block him. Just start calling. I'm going to take that nickname back, start calling you Slick, because you and Du Bois, I don't know what y'all thinking about. I hope this is really sinking in to the coaching staff right now that your backs are against the wall. You can still overcome this by stopping this foolishness. Run the ball straight down the field. I don't care what they do. Run the ball right out. Until they put 8 people in the box, don't do nothing but run the ball. Jeez. No, this is going to be a defense. Coach Womack defense getting no yards all day. They have. But this right here, this is called shared experience. Touchdown. Shared experience. 16-3 against a team that's not even ranked. Let's go now. Let's get it together. You have to come down and answer immediately, but it's on immediately on the next drive, not in the next 2 plays. Because that means you're going to try to throw the ball all the way down the field. Long successive drives. Long successive drives. Look at this. I was going to go over the numbers entering the third quarter, but 38 yards passing. No, 76-yard passing. 38 yards rushing. Milroe now has 9 carries for -2 yards. Jam Miller, 6 for 24. I mean, that puts him right at about 4.5 a carry. Justice Haynes is 2 for 12. That's 6 yards a carry. But we can't get first downs. They have 209 yards rushing. 2 touchdowns, of course, that we know about. For a 17-3 lead. They've thrown the ball 10 times, 1 time with number 15, the tight end, but for 47 yards. Jackson Arnold, he does not throw well. All he does is throw interceptions. That's why they don't throw the ball a lot. And he has 47 yards, but they're kicking our butt. They are kicking our butt in a major way. This is nuts. But it's not like we hadn't seen this before. You know, we've definitely seen this before from this team. They just got to go back to what they hadn't been doing earlier in the season. Run the ball to set up your pass. If you got to pass at all, use the short passes. And they're not even working that well. I just wish I would just spend time trying to reverse let's play the field position game. Just run the ball. Get you 30 yards. If you don't get another first down, punt the ball. Put them on this side, deep in our territory or in their own territory. Put them deep. You got to stop this run. You got to make changes to stop this run. You cannot wait for the turnovers that's going to come through the heavy hits and the stripping of the balls. But you got to stop this run. You got to shut this down. What do you do in the middle of this game to shut this down? Do we blitz their run plays until they just have to just get stuck in a 3rd and long? Yes. Do you leave your DBs one-on-one for the sake that they may blow it and let go of a touchdown real quick? I'll take my chances. One-on-one with one safety back. Send everybody. Just send everybody. Just at least one of the first 2 plays. Send everybody. Stop this run. I mean, we got people out here. I see the holding every once in a while, but I also got an offensive lineman sitting on top of my defensive tackle. That means he's getting his butt whooped. This is just not good right now. But it's something that can be turned around. Plenty of time. But that play call and the execution of that call was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I know the people in Oklahoma are just so happy right now. But I'm here to hurt their feelings. I am here to hurt their feelings 100%. Everybody going the wrong way. I don't know. Maybe we can get a good return here. Get something started. That's what you want to do. Set them back. But I promise you, man, this man take this ball and just try to run around the right side again. I'm taking away Nick Sheridan's name. I'm gonna start calling him Slick again because this don't make no sense. There's an impact with Deontay Lawson, but when you give people the ball on the 20-yard line from a turnover, from an interception, I mean, what you supposed to do? You ain't stopping the run with one person. Golly. Don't rush it. Here we go. Here we go. And I got to say, too, Oklahoma has been tackling very well. They've been tackling very well in one-on-ones, basically, especially when it comes to Milroe getting out there. And here we are. Why are we rushing? Why are we rushing? Why are we rushing? Take your time. Give your people a breather. It's amazing how well our running backs run the ball. But let this game prove once and for all, win, lose, or draw. There won't be no draw, but let this prove Milroe is not a running back, okay? It's just not. There's a difference. Let's see what we're going to do in this one. Let's throw the ball 40 yards down the field. We catch them by surprise. You see what Oklahoma's about to do? They got 7 in the box, you ask me. Really, they got 8. Upfield. Start it over, do it again. Start it over, do it again. But this time, leave the pass out. Leave the pass out. Golly. This wasn't even necessary, y'all. This wasn't even necessary. Just leave the pass out. Don't even worry about the pass. Just execute. Upfield. See? Second and manageable. So if you run the ball again and get 2 yards, guess what you got? You got 3rd and 3. Now, what are they going to do? See, we set ourselves back by calling the pass play here, getting a holding, dropping the ball, overthrowing the ball, throwing an interception. Run the ball. Run the ball. Run the BAWL. Right at them. Don't go sideways either. Don't run it with Milroe. Third and 2. This is not rocket science. I should know. I'm a rocket scientist. Not playing. As I said at the beginning of the game, Herb Street. Well, it's not. It's the media in general. Let me see if we can get this first down by doing what's sensible with 3rd and 1. What Andre the Giant does to Danny DeVito. Run this ball. You may break one for 70 yards. You never know. Don't let Milroe run it. They coming. Just block them. Upfield. First down. The media only benefits by inciting anger or fear. In sports, it's usually anger. Therefore, I cannot listen to Herb Street. If you do like PhD does, she syncs up the Alabama broadcast is broadcasting via radio, but they also play it through Facebook. So it's going to be kind of, it's going to be kind of one-sided, but at least you don't have to hear people just criticizing your team. Why? Didn't I say don't run Milroe? He would have been better off giving it to, just don't run Milroe. And this stuff is they've been doing it so long. I mean, from Howard Cosell ticking off people, talking to Muhammad Ali. They've been doing it a long time. Look at that. Straight, smooth pick 6. It's not his night throwing the ball, folks. We might as well cut the lights off. Because ain't nobody listening up there in that press box. Nobody's listening in that press box. They're not listening to me. They're not listening to common sense. They're not, like we're gonna switch, go back doing everything we did before. Because see, that's how it worked with Penix. That's how it worked. What we did. What do they think they're doing? 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 What rationale did they have to even call that play on a 2nd and 10, knowing that he's having an off day? The receivers are off. They dogging him or something. They playing coverage. 3 touchdowns. That's very similar to the interception he threw at Texas. And what's crazy is they're saying that the completion percentage that Jalen has to his right side is a lot different than it is from his left side, which they say is kind of backwards for a right-hand quarterback. So it is absolutely, unfortunately, it's one of the worst places he can throw the ball. Saving grace in all of this is that, I guess next week, We'll be playing to keep Auburn out of a bowl. That's all we got, folks. This is done with. This is over. Unless somebody pulls their head out their butt, and do what they're supposed to do. We about to be out of this picture. Hello, Orlando, Florida. Hello, Orlando, Florida. Let's get out here and get some recruits. This is 24-0. 2 interceptions. Basically 2 pick sixes, you ask me. The one was Ryan's fault to me, and shared by Milroe because he threw the ball where he probably just should not have. And the second, it's all Milroe. And whoever called the play, whoever thought that was a good idea. Man, this is crazy. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, it's okay. We can do this, we can do that. No, this is y'all do realize it's worse than Tennessee game. Much worse is worse than the Vandy game, but the Tennessee game was worse than the Vandy game. And this absolutely makes no sense whatsoever because this team shouldn't even be on the field right now. Everybody was saying like Oklahoma should, they may want to reconsider joining the SEC. And now we are officially on upset alert on ESPN. We have officially been rung up on, this is ridiculous. This don't make no sense. So you mean tell me he actually started running the ball in Missouri because what? He didn't have to throw the ball because their quarterback wasn't going nowhere? And he actually started running the ball at LSU just because it was raining? I want to be in fear that's what was happening, but they continued to run the ball a little bit against Mercer, but maybe that's because they knew they didn't have to throw. No, this is A&M showing out now. Well, they're in a ball game though. I would love to be in a ball game. We are not in a ball game at this point. So you got to stop them from scoring. You definitely got to score 1 touchdown before the end. How are you going to be averaging 39 points a game? And we sitting up in here, he threw right into a zone. I had called the score to this game. Did so well last week. But what was the final score I had pulled for this game? Was it 42-17 is what I wrote down? I don't know if I wrote it down or not. This is ridiculous. PhD says she done. She ain't going nowhere. She got TV on. She said she about to clean the kitchen and go to bed. This is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. This is worse than the Vanderbilt game. Vanderbilt, like, they're playing good ball right now. Tennessee, they were already a pretty powerful team. But this right here is ridiculous. In our white uniforms. Now we got to throw. You never know. Ain't trying to be funny. You got to throw now. You have to throw the ball. You got to do it fast, too. Everything that maybe they get to the point they throw the ball so fast and doing it so frantic, he won't have time to think, and he just go ahead and execute. Because it's not over. You score one time before this quarter over, possibly 2. But you cannot let them get even a first down. You cannot let them get even a first down. Keep going. Keep going. Don't slow nothing down. Don't listen to me. This is their game now. This is their game now. This is exactly what they want. They want get rid of the ball. This is the game they call, so they can't do nothing but to keep executing this fast pass plays they want to do. There's nothing else they can do. They got to score now. The slow, methodical thing that I thought about doing, that I think he would do logically, they don't want to do it no more. So we just rolling. We rolling with what they're rolling with. We're going to keep rolling with it. Let's see. Already at 2nd and 10. Tackle for a loss on a double reverse. So, Watercool said, based on what was going on, Kenny, you can always come back and see. PhD said, my TV is still on, but it has been muted since the 2nd quarter, and I'm here to the kitchen. You ain't leaving your team. Don't leave your boys out there like that. We came together, we're going to ride together. That's all we can do. 3rd and a long 12. Will we go for it on 4th down? That's what we need to know. Will we go for it on 4th down? Everybody looking for flags. Now they're looking. No flags. It's early, but no flags. You're going to see no flags. You're not going to see no flags. Let's see, 4th and 12. Now they're going to come out here. They're going to run the rest of this clock out. And see if Burnham can get it down the field. He was having a problem with that earlier. That's a good way to start. It's like, I know it's frustrating for everybody, but the thing is, I just wonder, is he going to just convert the whole offense to do, once he gets a so-called the quarterback that he typically gets, is he going to be throwing the ball even more? Is he going to become a less arrogant Lane Kiffin? I mean, he can look down in Mississippi and see that the team ain't tough. It ain't going to work. I mean, they lost to a team that was just balling today. I mean, you need the Milroe, but you got to use it the right way. Now, unfortunately, we've allowed Oklahoma to get juiced up now. They all juiced up. No telling what their offense got. One thing they could do coming into the game was run the ball. That's why I said you had to smother it. You had to stop their run, make them throw because he makes bad decisions with the pass. We've done none of that. 209 yards rushing on 32 carries. I don't even know what that math is right now. What I do know is it's better than ours. It is better than ours. 209, 6.5 yards a carry. And the leading rusher is the quarterback. And I still tell you, their quarterback, he's a running quarterback. Like, his passing is just it's real touchy. Now next year he may learn a bit more about the offense, but they've been blocking. They coming over here like, okay, so he's going to keep throwing the ball. He hasn't learned. Well, he got to throw now. He's down by like 21 points. He ain't got no choice but to throw the ball. That's it. So that's right now. It's not shocking that you got to throw the ball, but you put yourself into this with 2 pick sixes. 2 pick sixes. I wouldn't even be surprised if he does like a double reverse to let him throw. Yeah, they haven't been, and they got to do some run blitzes. They got to make this man throw the ball. They need some tackles for loss, which is one of my game changers. The number one thing I wanted to see was tackles for loss, because that means you are stuffing the run. Right now, we're not stuffing the run. There's still time. Stuff this run, make them throw the ball. Let everybody I mean, on a lot of the plays, they're going to have to cover one-on-one. They're going to have to cover one-on-one, hands down. It's 21-21 on the play. I thought Auburn had this locked up. I think It's Me told me they has tied the score. I've been trying to concentrate on the madness we got going on over here, because this is absolute madness. Like that one right there was like, I was like, what are you doing? Going to the tight end. No tight end about to go for no pass too much. Miro tried to shoot the catch, that man missed. Blitz. They're not gonna blitz. 7 in the box though, but I don't think they're gonna blitz. Maybe they are. Hard to tell. Yeah, it's one-on-one. Bad tackling. He's trying to take him into the end zone. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it to keep from hating yourself. It's like, why am I here with these people? Because we love the Tide. We just want them to do the right thing. We just want them to do the right thing. They have just do the right thing. But we still not showing that blitz the way I want to show. They still trying to cover gaps. Oh, here it comes now. Got to get out there. First down. Vanderbilt all over again. You want to beat Alabama? Just put a quarterback out there that's willing to sacrifice his body. Running quarterback. Don't even have to be fast. It's got to be intelligent. First down. So on the inside is locked down. So the outside is just problems. Same problem has been all year. But usually they're dealing with a quarterback that throws a lot more. Missed the tackle. Come on, break. Gotta get them tackles locked down first time. God. We had it sitting right there. And I told you, I announced it a long time ago. I get nuclear 3 losses in the regular season, because I knew we'd lose 2 losses a long time ago. I thought a third is going to be a real problem for me. Not anything fireable, but it's like you sure can't lose no 3 next year. You can't even lose 2 next year, but I say you definitely can't lose 3. Look at that. Tackle for loss. That's a run blitz. They're just going to take their time. They're going to take their time. Play after play after play after play. Get the ball back, and they got to throw. I wouldn't even throw short. I'll throw deep. In 4th quarter, maybe if they get the ball back after this play, gonna make them throw. Somebody's faking. No, they did it anyway. Tackle for loss. Get up and get back to the huddle. If we don't score on this next one, this channel will go dark. It's just gonna go dark. Why am I sitting here? We know what we're supposed to be doing, and we're not doing it. I finished this game in the morning, probably after church, because I got a lot of stuff inside me. I got to get it out. Got to take it to the Lord in prayer. So I have to come back after. I have to come back after church and finish this game. This is crazy. What is this? What are you doing? Come on, run it all the way back. Come on. Catch this ball and run it all the way back. Lord have mercy. He got it, though. He got it. I don't know if he touched anybody, but it was better that he did that, because I thought it may have touched somebody. They want to kick it to Ryan Williams. Well, it's all right. We need to throw it to him now. Now we know. Now you need to find out what a man, Notre Dame just being just outright just disrespect. Okay, it did hit somebody. That was a good play by the young man. Very good play. I thought it hit somebody. It's better safe than sorry, but he was absolutely right. Okay, what we got? 4 wide. Somebody in the backfield. I'm throwing everything. I'm throwing everything. 4 down territory, all that. Throw it. Now we don't want to block on the right side. Get up, do it again. Get up and do it again. I told y'all the front 4, they're legit. But they haven't been pushed around enough today. I said it. See, when you watch me, I tell you exactly how we can lose, but I tell you how you can win. When I'm telling you how to win, I'm not telling you like these are things you may think of. I'm telling you these are things you need to do. I don't care what you think about my experience. I watched this team long enough to know exactly how they're going to lose. And this is it right here. Got to throw it. Got to sell out and catch it, too. Can't always go to him, though. Let's see. Pass. Ryan Williams got 2 passes today. 5 receptions tonight. Thrown the ball 14 times. See, that's why I like, even when I'm doing my keys to the game, I'm thinking like, oh, like Alabama comes back and win like this, they'll be happy. We'll all be happy, but this ain't how they were supposed to win the game. This ain't it. 3rd down and 8, and they coming. Calling timeout because he knew they was coming. He don't even know what to do when they come, but you got to throw the ball. Maybe you got the wrong play call. I think he called timeout because he was about to think Jalen was about to sneak it to the outside and catch him slipping. Told y'all before. Eventually, people catch up on stuff, but basically, Andre the Giant does not sneak up on Dan DeVito. Sure, Dan is a nice guy. I just don't see him as being very physically violent. He can't do no with Andre the Giant. But if you don't know you're Andre the Giant, you start creeping around like your name Pee Wee Herman. We out here playing these people like we Pee Wee Herman. This is not Pee Wee Herman's team. This is Pee Wee Herman. We are Pee Wee Herman that developed into the Hulk. But right now, we still on the yellow bike riding through Texas. We still on the bike riding through Texas. That's what you've seen in the movie. Everybody know that reference. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Got people chopping on the doggone quarterback's back of his arm. I knew he was about. I knew he was about to call that. Now try it again. Throw the ball. If they don't trust him throwing the ball, shouldn't be your quarterback. But I think he can throw the ball in certain situations. This just may not be it. But we're about to see something. So if we can stop him, we can score. Let's go. Coming across. Double reversing. Got to throw the ball to somebody. Go up the field. Go faster up the field. Let's go. Get back up. Throw the ball again. There's a lot of ways to throw the ball, but we need to throw the ball in the end zone. The end zone. Oh, get up. No. Terry has had enough, and so has number 5. We need to catch a break. Let them guys go to the sideline catch their breath. They'll be back. Everybody got somebody injured. What happened to them guys? Are they bumping each other? Boom, boom, boom. It was coming. That's a good run by Jeremy. Good run by Jeremy. They just executed. They executed well the whole game. 3 quarters, this team is executed like they need to execute, like they need to execute. Like I said, when you watch me on Around the Herd or you watch me do a game preview, they leg whipped you. He leg whipped them. Yeah, I think they hit knees. That don't feel good. But when I tell you about what Alabama needs to do to win the game, Anybody who sees this, when I'm talking about Alabama winning the game, if you turn it on in the first quarter and you don't see what I'm talking about because it is so basic, like you can do a whole bunch of other stuff, but the stuff I'm talking about is so basic, you might as well go and get yourself ready. Pull out your crying towels, whatever, because it's like they are not seriously considering trying to win this game. You got to throw the ball now. You got to throw the ball now. And see, on a play like that, I don't know why he wouldn't run then. It's probably there's two guys standing there. It's like, and then that comes to the thing too. Like, come to the lights. Did the lights go out? Oh, okay. They're doing a fourth quarter thing. It's a fourth quarter. Ain't looking good, Tide fans. Didn't score a touchdown in the third quarter. Well, haven't scored a touchdown tonight. 3 touchdowns are possible, but it need to happen like as soon as this thing come back. You need to have a touchdown. Boom. You need to have a touchdown. Likelihood of getting 3 of them in this quarter, it ain't over 50%. Yeah, I see they still there balling a little bit. They're in a game now. They got the advantage of being at home. 3rd and 1. They got the advantage of being at home. But I'm telling you, I don't know. It's like I would have made an assessment to say, like, can I say you need to fire a coach? But it's like I would make an assessment. It take 2-3 years to say, well, he ain't gonna change this. Because he's recruiting Keelan Russell. Is he recruiting Keelan Russell because he can throw and run? Keelan Russell don't throw a lot. He doesn't run a lot. It's a thing out there now about comparing him to Tyler Murray in high school. Yards are kind of close, but running, it ain't even close. I mean, Kyler Murray, he ran a lot in high school. I mean, like he ran so much, I don't know how he had time to get the passing yards he got. But Keelan Russell runs when it's necessary, but I think his receivers, he ain't really have to do all that. So he may be trying to get to a more of a pocket presence, somebody that can scramble a little bit. Maybe that fits them better. But I can tell you, if they get away from running this ball and then you don't make the playoffs and things like that, yeah. I mean, anybody can see, like, okay, so you get done like this today. Why can't you go bring Auburn to town and lose by 3 or 4 or 14 or what is this, 21? He lose this game tonight. He could very well lose next week because it's the SEC. Style makes fights. That old boxing axiom people been saying for a long time. Depending on who you're about to fight, depending on what style you're using and what style they're using, hey, because Auburn got the kind of team where they can change their style overnight too. And it wouldn't be a far-fetched stretch because their fans want them to run the ball a lot more. They would love to see Peyton Thorne rush the ball. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is not looking good. I started to believe that these guys are dedicated to getting 200 yards rushing every game because they could, because it was just that easy. Now I'm like, no, I think he just want to finesse people out of wins and losses. Want to use that finesse game. What is this? Three guys blocking down. Run blitz. See that little read option people do? You're supposed to watch the defensive end, and if he crashes down, then you keep the ball. And you can do that, but if I got a run blitz and the other end is coming up behind you, and he's faster than you thought he was, yeah, 4th and 3. All right, it's a blackout play. We're going black right now. First down, or we blacking out? They're not ready to run the play. 4 seconds. Okay, got it. Got it. Somebody's behind you. What are you doing? He's out of bounds. I think he was out of bounds. I'm not celebrating until I see something. If he caught that in bounds, then, he is what I thought he was, but I don't know. I don't know. It's me. I don't know. I'm waiting for the review. I'm waiting for the review. I'm ready for the review. I didn't see the flag. Illegal touching, number 2. 5-yard penalty, lost down, first down. What? All right, folks, join me here Monday for Around the Herd, where I'm going to have a lot to say about this here game right here. This is a cluster. Because Ryan Williams was not covered up, or I don't know how they did that. I don't know. I never seen a person that was in the slot be called for illegal touching like he was a lineman. I can't do it. I got too much cursing to do. They lost it down, first down, Oklahoma. We probably wouldn't get them off the field for about at least 2 or 3 plays. I don't know if they made the right call, but that's just the kind of night it's been. I've never seen that. When a person comes out and get in the slot, even if he's not covered up, he's still a receiver. That is some obscure stuff right there. Where's Ryan Williams? He's in the slot, right? I cannot believe that. How is he illegal touching? My computer just cut off over here. It just said that, the heck with all this. Woo, that's a mess and a half right there. Oh, that's a mess. Yeah, that's a mess right there. Oh, my God. Join me Monday Around the Herd, where I got a lot to say about this game and some other stuff. I'm going to give you a breakdown on where we are with Alabama basketball, men's and women's as well. I hope they're doing a lot better than this right now. This is crazy. I ain't never seen that before. I never seen a guy in the swap. I never seen a guy in the slot. Just a guy in the slot be called for illegal touching like he's an offensive lineman. Did he step out of bounds before he got down there? I don't get that. They're gonna explain that to somebody. That don't make no sense. It's different because you don't have a microphone in front of your face, and you can curse and say all kind of swear words where I'm not allowed to, and that's unfair. That's what we talking about. Golly, I ain't never heard. He is not covered up. I've got 2 guys in the backfield, right? Flash comes right here. Let's roll. I don't know, man. I don't know why the flag would come late. They use it. They're not right. They usually throw that as soon as you take off. They throw that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just telling you, I expect these guys to win 10 games this year because that team is loaded. You just don't know how loaded it is. And you don't know with a new coach if you can load it back up if you've had 3 losses. Well, I'm looking at other people who don't have great records. They're loading their team back up. So sometimes you just don't have your players. But I'm talking about, okay, if you don't have all the players you're supposed to have, Oh my God! They say it's the same crew that Georgia Texas had in that game. I don't know how critical that was in that game, but it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, 11 minutes ago. You're not scoring 21 points in 11 minutes. You best to believe that. That's crazy. You could clean your kitchen, but you can't. This game right here is over. It's over. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 3rd and 2. They give us the ball back. Okay, I'll wait until they get the ball back. I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just saying I'm going somewhere. I need to go somewhere. I need to go somewhere and consume a lot of adult beverages. Plus, was he in bounds? Let me see. It don't matter, but he was in bounds. Catch, flip, in bounds. God, what was a magician? Just do it again. Not a problem. Do it again. Do it quickly. Do it again. Do it quickly. That's all we gotta do. What happened now? What happened now? All start on them. God, boy, I tell you what. It's absolutely crazy. I ain't never seen that before. Well, let's remember, though, they already had 24 before that point. That didn't help our situation, but they already had 24. That's true. They already had 24 before that point. So, God, we're getting smoked out, man. We're getting smoked out. Let me see what the other people on YouTube are telling us about this awful night in Alabama football history. Caught the ball on the 2-yard line. I think he could have just tried to let that go. God. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's going to be some heat tonight. Why did Ryan catch that ball? Stats right now as we head into the fourth quarter. Miro has 97 yards passing on 6 completions, 2 interceptions. Jam Miller, 12 carries, 45 yards. Justice Haynes, 3 for 18. So that's almost 3 yards a carry and 6 yards a carry, respectively. Milroe has 14 carries for 5 yards. Whatever film they watched, I'm just telling you, I watched the last 3 SEC games played by Oklahoma, and the blueprint I gave was a winning blueprint. Pound the ball. Seek explosive plays after tiring out the offense. Not this dink and dunk pass game. Deep. And number 3, limit your turnovers. 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions. I said limit the turnovers and limit your sacks. I don't know if they got any sacks because we didn't get that far. But he has 2 interceptions. They have been costly because they were – wait a minute. Yeah, 2 interceptions. I say basically both of them were pick sixes. One of them was actually a pick six, but the other one was so deep in the doggone in Oklahoma territory or in our territory that it might as well have been a pick six because they got the ball like on the 15 or 18-yard line. It was deep. 97 yards receiving, of course. Jeremy Bernard has 2 receptions, and Ryan Williams has 2 receptions. But, yeah, Jalen Milroe has 14 rushes for 5 yards. Who would continue to give anybody the ability to run a ball if you're not even averaging 1 yard a rush? And they say it was always a problem because there may have been a problem in the Tennessee game because on your read options, Jalen would keep the ball because he just felt that the play, the best the defense, the way the defense reacted, it called for him to keep the ball. But the running backs are trying to tell him, like, yeah, but we're going to run into contact because that is what we do. Whereas you don't want to run into contact. We understand that, but you're a quarterback. Sometimes you got to let that ball go. So who said that we just forgot how to play football? Go on the road and forgot how to play football. Mark Ingram. There it is. If he thinks it's going to work, I'm just saying, I'm trying to see how does this get better next year. I'm always thinking about next year. Once it falls off, if you stand in a title mode type of mentality where you want to win a title the very next time or the next time you get out there, how do you win a title based on the decisions that have been made by the coaches? Like, is somebody gonna make a voice their opinion and say, hey, we're a running team. We're not a passing team. So why are the first 10 plays of our game, why is it like 70% passes? And I'm going to pull out the game log and I'm going to see exactly when things went wrong. It's based on play calling. That's Mark Ingram is absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Look at this. Desperation throw. Desperation toss. That's what that was. Defense. The defense should have been making his offense look worse. Hold him to 275 yards total offense. Well, we kind of did that. They're a little bit over, they're about at 300. Confuse the line of scrimmage with eye candy. Once you lost the Lawson, you lost your play caller on offense. I knew it was going to be kind of tough, but it was already going downhill. They weren't helping the defense at all with this throwing the ball, incomplete pass, drop passes, pick six, interception. You weren't helping your defense at all because they had their own burden to deal with in stopping this Russian offense because they haven't thrown the ball over nothing. So they had their own stuff to deal with, but we didn't make it any easier. Here, watching the replay on another team, that first interception, they got the ball on the 15-yard line. Might as well have been a pick six where they were running the ball. And then they actually got a 50-yard pick six on the second interception. Confuse the line of scrimmage, eye candy, and the game-changing plays. It's just hard to play. It's hard to play top-notch defense when you just letting somebody run the ball down your throat. I can really truly say this defense has been allowed to run. What? It's me say he out or he or she. They out. See you next year. See you next year. Like, who wants to watch the bowl game? I don't. I want to get in these streets. I mean, book your tickets, people. Orlando's away. Don't worry about Atlanta. Don't worry about where the first playoff game is supposed to happen, all that stuff. Don't worry about none of that. Get ready for Sugar Bowl, which nobody cares about. Get ready for the Orange Bowl, which nobody cares about. Get ready for the Citrus Bowl. And the way we are, I'm looking at Citrus Bowl. Now, and then here's another thing. I want to know how is he going to use his bowl time practicing? Is he going to be doing spending his time on working Ty in, letting Ty get some work, or whoever he thinks let the other people play? Is he going to ask Milroe, like, hey, man, why don't you go ahead and get ready for the draft? Milroe could come back. Y'all do know that, right? I don't understand. Well, I don't know what year he is, but my understanding is Milroe could come back. I don't know if it's a COVID thing or how is he qualified? Classified. Is he a junior? Click on this thing and see. He's a junior. Now, based on what I've seen tonight, should Milroe come back for another year? If they do the same thing next week, if he was this close to being in the championship game, should he come back next year? if it makes him a better player? Or should he just go for the money? Is there money to get? Is somebody trying to hire him to be the next Lamar Jackson based on what we've seen all year? Jesus. That man made a one-hand grab. Is that Kavas? Got a block? It's Kavas, yes. I don't know where you're from. 9 minutes left. I mean, is he supposed to be? I mean, you know, Shedeur Sanders had his issues today. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bring on Ty. Our champion has fallen. Our champion has fallen. Take too many hits. So I don't know. Does he come back next year? Is he taking a risk by going to the what did he get his leg? Is he taking a risk by going to the NFL? And I mean, Spencer Rattler, who has he probably fell on that ball. Spencer Rattler, who has extreme arm talent, but didn't really show as much. He was a 4th or 5th round draft pick. And he has serious arm talent. He just went on a great team, and he didn't perform well while he was at Oklahoma, but he put it together at South Carolina as a passer and a leader. If you were Jalen Milrose's agent or his parents, would you say, hey man, yeah, I know you nominated for some stuff, but I don't know. Does it based on how much NIL money? Because you know you get to the point where, I mean, I know why Shedeur is going to get drafted, and a couple other names I've seen. But do you take Jalen Milroe and draft him, or does he need to come back for another year? And to me, it's twofold. It's twofold. One is, if they're going to do the same thing they did this year, he might as well go to the combine. If they're going to do the same thing, like, we're going to run you into the ground. We're going to run you till your knees come off. We're going to run you. Look, we're going to run you so much. We're going to run you till your nipples bleed. You know, like, wait a minute. How are my nipples bleeding again? If they get stupid and you gotta, okay, do you have an opportunity to turn me into something like Mike Penix? Just a little. Would it take a good year in the spring and some drills to turn me into? That was a good play. To turn me into something like Mike Penix. Do I have a chance? Do I have an ability? Do you have a real conversation? Because I think I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. I know it's hard being in college not making any money, but you're going to a free agent too. Free agent quarterback making, what is it, $250,000? I don't know. Somebody sent me a message. Somebody, he hurt. Thanks. I'm like, like we're not watching the game at all. Like, probably been hurt. But what do you do? Are we going to be doing like, you know, see how we're playing right now? Are we going to be doing this all next year? And it might get them in the pros. If they came out and said, well, we're going to go real fast, Jalen. We really not going to run the ball that much. We're going to pass a lot. We're just going to blow people out by throwing about 50 passes a game. And we're going to hand it off sometime. But, you know, that's how we're going to do it next year. Are you prepared to do that? Like, well, I do need to become a better passer. You do need to become a better passer. Maybe Coach DeBoer didn't have enough time to turn him into the passer he wanted him to be, or whatever. I don't know. The tools are there, as far as the weapons are there. But maybe he need to work on his tools, because you know the pros, you get to that combine, that's it. It's one test. They get you throwing this way and that way, and down there and over here, and you know you run a 40. But I mean, I didn't watch Richardson a lot, Anthony Richardson at Florida a lot, or enough to make a comparison. But does Milroe possess the things that Anthony Richardson possessed? On the field, Florida wasn't that good, but he got drafted high. So does Milroe take his chances and go to the combine and do what Anthony Richardson did in hopes that he can do the same thing, like show up and be great and get drafted high? Or does he come back and do it on the field? There's no Terry and Arnold around here this time to convince him to kind of stay. Maybe there's some people that can tell him to stay. Yeah, you know, I don't know. Do they want him to stay? I mean, like, you know, it's a serious conversation got to happen. I mean, his parents or his representatives need to talk to Coach DeBoer, be like, is this pretty much how we're going to do it? Are we going to like have me just running and running and running? Well, yeah, we're going to run. That's our biggest weapon. Well, against Oklahoma didn't work out. It was not a weapon. It was a weakness because I couldn't throw the ball nowhere, worth nothing. And, you know, we just didn't go anywhere. I'm thinking that, yeah, is there a pot of gold waiting right now? I mean, it's six rookies, quarterbacks were taken in the first round last year. Was it 5 and then 1 in the second? I think it was 6 in the first round. And I'm looking at how they're playing. Jaden Daniels is doing well, and Bo Nix is playing well. Everybody else is kind of struggling. And I do mean struggling with a C and a K. There ain't no joke up there. Does he have the accuracy to do it? Do you hope you get drafted later in the round so you can go to a better team, a better team rather? I don't know. This man's been starting for 2 years. I would welcome him back, but I'm not a coach on the team. It's crazy. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. This is absolutely nuts. What are we doing over here? Other games up there, Alabama's about to lose. Indiana lost. They ain't got to worry about us. We have just forfeited our right to fight. Can't even score a touchdown versus Oklahoma. Who we about to play? What was that, false start? Coach DeBoer gonna catch it. I'm just telling y'all now. The Coach DeBoer is about to catch a lot of flack, a lot of smoke. Delay a game. It's gonna be a lot of flack, a lot of smoke, because these people are. Ooh, I feel my thing brewing inside. Now, if I hadn't started this channel ever, and I was like out in the street watching at a sports bar or something crazy like that, I would be just livid. Wouldn't even be able to explain how incensed I would be at this point. It would be crazy. It would be crazy. I feel like right now, calling my boy Joey, getting on the phone like we used to, and talking mad junk. But I'm trying to keep it all in check, because there may be kids watching this show right now. Ryan can't hold on to the ball. Got to get him in the weight room. Got to get in the weight room. That ball's too heavy. Or either somebody's able to pull his arms apart. Either way, you got to get in the weight room. I just don't know. Venerables. And the thing is, every time, I don't know if I ever told y'all this, but you know, every time Jalen runs that ball, you can almost tell it just by the play calls. You got to get out there and watch those people that break down people's films after the fact. You know when Jalen's about to run. They'll tell you. There are keys to it. As I said earlier, Brent Venables, they say he used to steal signals. Sometimes I think before you start stealing signals, you're probably the kind of person that can read offenses and what they're about to do first. I don't think you got to steal nothing from out. It's pretty simple. They don't change the offensive formation very much. And then, then it's like we run Jalen too doggone much. So just cases could be the way a lineman gets down and run block or the way he looks. Some people stare right at the person they're about to hit. Ooh, PhD up in here. Sticking it out. I'll read that in a second. Too high. The boy, PhD said the boy is going to get it. There's a YouTube channel I found a few weeks ago that has a really good game analysis. They also get at DeBoer too. We will see what it said about Milroe. I don't know. He needs clear development. Quarterback development. He needs some more time out there, and people have to determine, whether they need him to be a quarterback or not, because some things are just not very easy for him right now. People got him up for all these trophies, but those are college trophies. I don't care how you look at it. Do you think this man is about to take over a pro team? Really reminds me of like Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, I was shocked when he became the quarterback. I know he was a backup for Romo and became the quarterback because they felt good with him. But, I mean, he could go do what Dak does, and he still have to work on his passing game. But why not, make another $1 million, $1.5 million here, and turn himself into a winner at that. What are we doing here? Oh, I hadn't even been paying attention to that game. I thought Auburn had that thing locked up, 21-0. I wish we would have been up 21-0. Now we down 21-0 pretty much. Jesus. To get to this offense and you didn't score a point, and now the run game has been taken away from you completely. Yo, somebody put Bryce in the game. This is crazy. What is 7 minutes left in that Auburn game? They're still up by 4. We're down by 21 with 7 minutes left. And the ball went up and it's coming down for another interception. And I'll tell you, everything that Jalen's been doing, whether it's holding the ball too long, being inaccurate with passes short, it's all coming to forward tonight. It's all coming. And that's what a good defensive coordinator would do. They will pick you apart. And because that's all they got. That's all they got. Like Jalen Milroe does this, and this well. Let's take all that away from them. And, let's force him to do things he don't want to do. But the one thing that we didn't try to keep them on, it's hands to the face, but nobody gonna throw that flag. Last time I checked, you can't hit nobody in the face. Last time I checked. But the one thing that's why the simplicity of the run game is so powerful. When people can run the ball on you, it's just a beautiful thing. It may get to the point where they got to put 9 people to stop your run. And then you have to be able to make certain throws. I think that's the kind of quarterback Jalen Milroe will be. Now, in order for him to go to the NFL and be successful, Pittsburgh Steelers, maybe, because they got all the pieces, and he just got to go in there and make a couple of passes. I just think that, I don't know. At this point, without further instruction, I think he gets shredded in the NFL. You can go for the money. That's all well and good. I think he gets shredded. I think he comes. I would suggest that because they're not playing for free now. I know you got to get your money. But looking at this, coaching decisions aside, why would you draft Jalen Milroe in the first or second day of the NFL draft right now? Texas A&M is closing in on taking the lead away from Auburn. It's crazy. Another interception. Man, another interception. 3 interceptions, 164 yards passing. Jalen Milroe, 11 for 26. I didn't want him to throw over 25 times. He had 26 right now. Ty Simpson threw 1 pass. They were desperate trying to get the ball down the field. Jam Miller, still 45 yards, 12 carries. Justin Haynes, still 3 rushes for 18 yards. Jalen Milroe is no longer at -2 yards rushing. He's at 7 yards rushing on 15 carries. 15 carries. I just know the people at LSU got to be really like kicking themselves in the butt right now. They're like, how did we lose to this team like that? See, we needed the rain. See, we should have brought the rain with us down there. We'd have brought that rain, boy. Ooh, we'd have brought that rain with us. Boy, we'd have had Oklahoma right where we wanted them. I know that's foolishness. But, after a while, you run out of stuff. So, I'm here. 3 games in. What you going to do now? What you going to do now? You going to go ahead and lose the 4th game? Huh? Going to lose the 4th game next week by being hard-headed and stupid? I know he is. I may have to go back and listen to the broadcast, at least for the first and second quarter, to see what their thoughts were. But the team identity, look at this. Look at this. Still. Still, same thing. These people have 244 yards rushing. That don't even include what just happened right there. They're closing in on, they're at 5 yards, over 5 yards per rush. Man, run the ball 13 yards. Now you got a team that's out here quitting. Now you got a team out here that's quitting. You got a defense that's giving up because they don't know what's going on. Oh, it's amazing. We got 5 people on the line now. He's still finding holes. I'm just telling you, everybody on this team that can come back, they need to bring their butt back. Jackson Arnold by himself. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Jackson Arnold by himself has doggone near hit their rushing average for the game. On the year, they average 143 yards rushing. Jackson Arnold has 124 yards rushing. Xavier Robinson has 101 yards rushing. The team has 247. It's ridiculous. Bama's defense never learned to stop the run. Oklahoma ran all over Bama just like Vandy. I saw it early. They were running the same plays. First doing the options to the outside, doing everything to the outside. Then on the when they did pass the ball, because they've only passed the ball for 6 to 8 yards. But a couple of their pass plays, like whoever that guy is right there, I'm thinking Joe Finley is their offensive coordinator. He ain't no fool. He said these people never learned how to stop the shovel pass. And he took advantage of that. Ran that shovel pass twice. The second time we got it, the first time they ripped us for a first down. This team has to learn. They have to learn. They got to learn, man. I don't know. Oh, USC is playing UCLA tonight? Interesting. That used to be a big game. You would think they would be playing next week. Look at that. Pass yards. Ooh, we beat them in passing. Okay. Time of possession, 252 yards rushing. Those are the yards I wanted. I wanted 250. I wanted 250 rushing. I wanted 300 rushing, to be honest. Time of possession, they're beating us by 5 minutes, 5 or 6 minutes. I wasn't even worried about that. Because if you would have, pound the ball, see, it just don't make no sense. Even if you run the ball, I don't know. I don't know how good these people think the team is. I'm just saying. Tyler Watts looks like he wants to cry. He's red in the face. I know he's mad. And the thing is, it's like, one day you get this, another day you get that. Sometimes people get to wonder, like, do we have an infiltrator on it as the head coach of the team? Because it just doesn't seem logical what's going on. It don't seem logical. It's like, why? Even early in the season, I was thinking, like, why are we trying to mask the fact that we want to run the ball? Why are we, or do we want to throw the ball? Do we think we have Michael Penix on the team? Look at that first down. Another first down. Let's see how many first downs they got. They have 17 first downs. We have, I got a lot. I don't have, I usually I'll write up some stuff. I ain't got it right now. I just talk about the stats of this game on Monday night. And ask them what they're gonna do. What are they gonna do? Are you going to go ahead and increase the amount of money you're gonna pay Milroe to keep him on the team? Because I feel worse for a quarterback who ain't never started in the NFL playing for these guys. I mean, in the SEC. I feel worse for somebody who's never played in the SEC, gonna show up at Bama, whether it's Ty Simpson, whether it's somebody that's already on the team. Y'all better get Milroe, fix him, because you obviously done broke him. He looking worse today than he did anytime last year after Texas. This is worse than the Texas game when we knew he didn't know how to play. We knew he did not know how to play. PhD said, okay, you want to cry. Yeah, I can see it. I can dig it. Oh, I got so much to say. But I'm just telling you right now. So Auburn's going to 4th and 16. They calling. Seeing how I want to do is like how I'm doing. Like we're doing the same thing. We both falling short of our goals. What we're doing. That's what we're doing. So we're gonna pull out the gospel music. We were supposed to be doing like a show every day. Get ready for the Iron Bowl because we thought Auburn would be playing for bowl eligibility and we'll be playing to make it to the playoffs, but that's about to be going. That whole idea is going out the window. All we can do now is do a show and hate on everybody else. Just hate. Man, I wish they just started the clock. This is ridiculous. Just start the clock. If you're looking at Deion Cole's foot, start the clock. Somebody just wind the clock. Just wind the clock. We give it to him, man. That's it. This is over. Thank God it's 2-minute warning. Thank God. I don't want to see them calling no dang timeouts either. I almost said it. Ooh. Oh man, he gonna get heated up at the press conference. He can say whatever he wants to. Here's the thing: he got the job. But this is what he wanted. This man got like what? I forgot how many total losses he got. I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't talking about next year. I ain't talking about, I'm going to just say it. Kalen DeBoer has the easiest coaching job in America this year. All you got to do is win 10 games. Go to the playoffs. And then start the other stuff he was going to do. All you had to do was look at the game film, look at your defenses, and see what you're going to do. Now, even if your defense gives up a bunch of rushing yards, you got to go out and get them back. If you want to make a change at defensive coordinator, I wouldn't. If you want to make a change at offensive coordinator, that's something to consider. But if you bring in a new quarterback, it don't make a difference if you want them to do the stuff that you want them to do. This is the easiest. I'm just telling you, it was the easiest coaching job, but it had the most stress to it. I will say that. It was high stress, but the coaching should have been easy. Penalties. We had 4 penalties tonight. They had 4 penalties. They had 20 yards. They gave up 1 penalty. We gave up 30 yards. That's not a big factor. The game plan was boo-boo. Defensively and offensively. I can see how Womack needs to really work on stopping the run. Because as you can see, LSU don't care about running the ball enough. Oklahoma is committed to running the ball. It could be out of desperation, but they like to run the ball. There are other teams who like to run the ball. We'll be playing one next week. You know what I'm saying? Look at this mess. 4-3 in the conference. When's the last time when the last time we lost 3 conference games? 08? 07? It's all right. I still remind people, his first year is better than Saban's, but it's a little different. Cupboards were very full this year. They slamming folks down now. Malachi's still out there battling. Yeah. Time is it? Yeah, I guess I'll catch the press conference. Go ahead and get that posted up. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. We out. Can you believe we out of this? We are out. We are literally out of the play of a 12-team playoffs. Alabama is not in a 12-team playoff. Alabama is not one of the top 12 teams in the country. Well, that's what they do. That's what we do. We provide opportunities for people to storm the field. 28 seconds. Let's see. Yeah, they should storm the field. Just run the clock, man. Just run the clock. They're not gonna give us 21 points for an early storm. So who gives a hoot? Who gives a hoot? The season is indeed over. And all we need is AU to win the Iron Bowl. Hey man, you get to a point where you can lose the team. Because see, these players, they are smart enough to cut film on and be like, yeah, we made some mistakes. But then you start asking yourself, why are we doing this over here and doing that over there? You're like, we don't even look at the same team from one game to the next. If you look at the team, the way we lost defensively against Vandy and defensively tonight, offensively against Vandy, Tennessee tonight, you don't recognize yourself when you're facing other teams. You just don't recognize it at all. But 28 seconds left. Last time without scoring, 2011 against LSU. Is that the time we beat them 3? They beat us 6-3. So now these kids are going to make this drag out longer, and that's not a problem. That's you know what? That's our fault. That's our fault. You don't want people storm the field, win the game. Simple. You don't want people storm the field, win the game. You know. Mississippi had 3 turnovers a day. We had 3 turnovers a day. So we need to win the turnover battle. We got 1 turnover from them. We lost. We have a 1.1 turnover ratio going into this game. Now we have -2 for this game. -2. Had 3 turnovers a day. All interceptions. Time possession. The difference is about almost 9 minutes. Go ahead and do this math. Yeah, about 9 minutes time possession. Because we didn't run the ball. We didn't run the ball at all. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We threw the ball 27 times. We rushed the ball 30 times, 15 times by Milroe. They've been doing it all year long. And that's one of the things, if I was his parents, I'd be like, man, y'all run my son like this, eventually y'all going to get him hurt. That's a consideration. PhD says something has to be done about students storming the field too soon because it is dangerous. They do fine people. They when they find you, they give it to Alabama. They probably send like a $250,000 check straight to University of Alabama, maybe $100,000. Nobody really cares until they start suspending people from school. I do know Auburn has a very strict policy. Get on their field, they're going to put you out of school for a semester. Far as I know, no exceptions. That's how it used to be. I don't know if they do that now, but that's the only thing people understand. But then if you like dirt road alumni like myself, I go out there and face arrest and possibly being banned from the stadium for a substantially long amount of time. But if you don't want people doing it, win the game. We didn't even come close. Didn't come close. That's it. Well, join us here Monday, 7:30, around the herd, where we're going to look at this nightmare and not put it behind us because it is what it is. Yeah, people don't understand. Until you start locking people up, it's a coach's player safety issue. But, they're in Du Bois' face right now. It is what it is. Until you lock people up and put them in jail, nothing's going to be done about it. I mean, nothing's going to be done. They're going to be out there. You're going to have to work your way off the field. It's highly dangerous for anybody, even for the people that storming the field. It's it. I know it's a long shot, but can we make the playoffs anyways? What path do we have? What path do we have? Getting ready for the 2026 playoffs. That's Mr. Unexpected. That's my belief. Or is that Mrs. Unexpected? It says Mr. X Unexpected. That's my belief. We're done. They loaded up too much on. We lost to a unranked team. I thought we were going to slide in there definitely because BYU lost, Ole Miss lost, as far as two-win teams. Coach Prime lost, then Indiana lost, even though they had one loss. I mean, we probably put Indiana back in play tonight because they only got one loss. I do not see a route of getting this team into the college football playoffs this year. I don't even know if this team has what it takes to win the game next week. We're talking about the playoffs. And unless something tragic happens, there's no way we're playing in Atlanta. It has to be something tragic. I don't even want to talk about what that is. Then you may show up in Atlanta and take another L. This was supposed to be a clearly executed game where we ran the ball to set up long passes. And I ain't talking about dinking and diving down. I'm talking about long passes, 30 yards plus. And then limit our sacks and our turnovers. I don't know what pass plays they was calling and what made them think. I am not a football coach. I am a fan. I watched 3 games, the last 3 SEC games by the University of Oklahoma, and I saw the weaknesses. I've listened to their people. Everybody said, unless we can run the ball effectively, we don't have a chance to win this game. They just didn't. They didn't think that. They ran the ball effectively. We didn't stop the run. Now, on the other hand, if you got a team that's good that you're running against, that's running against you that you can't stop, you sure better not be going 3-4 and out, 3-4 plays and shutting it down for the night. You just better not be doing it because they're going to do the same thing. What? Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. And then when you get right to the end of, like right before halftime, as we know, right after halftime, your team gets tired and that's it. They own your defensive line. They own your front 7. Saban wasn't a genius because he did this, but he was smart to know that's a winning solution that was established a long time ago, even before Bear Bryant. You know what I'm saying? If I run the ball, if I run all over you, if I run it up your throat, all down your throat, and then Tom Osborne and Barry Switzer and Gene Stallings, and then I don't care how you throwing the ball left or right, Miami. If I run these running back, if I run Sherwin Williams down your throat, anytime I feel like it, you're not winning. But what do we got now? We're going to outthink everybody. We had Lane. Coach Saban reined him in enough to get a championship. Then he went out with his foolishness, and he paid for it there with 3 interceptions or 3 turnovers. I know 2 of them were interceptions. What do? Same thing Lane does. Throw the ball all over the place. Just throw the ball all over the place. We get, willy-nilly, just throwing the ball all over the place. Oh, we're going to get him. We're going to sneak him. We're going to run our quarterback. No, you're not. They just sat there and wait for it. They waited for that. They prefer for you to take a 250, 230-pound back and run it and get 4 or 5 yards, and they hope that you rely on your quarterback to run 60 yards all the way up to the point where you get to the third quarter and figure out, oh, my quarterback has 15 rushes for 7 yards. We better not do that no more. I don't know where they learn basic math at. I learned mine a long time ago at elementary school. As PhD is saying right here, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. Early in the game, in every game we've lost, and some of even the ones that we won, we can see that this ain't working. This wasn't working. What was going on in the first quarter? Working. If it wasn't going on, you can't stick with stuff that ain't working. It ain't even, only thing you can stick with is a run game. And to be honest, when I looked at the numbers, it worked a little bit because we did it a little bit. But, same old thing. Wow. This man is disrespectful. He said Milroe is a future Walmart employee. No, man, I just don't see Milroe coming back. I don't know if he has a future playing like this in the NFL. I mean, he's not doing Lamar stuff. I think he's done what Dak did, but Dak fell into a situation. Backing up Romo, worked on his game, had time to develop. Bada boom, bada bing, there it is. Will he have that same opportunity? I wouldn't risk it. 6 rookies were drafted this year. 1 is hurt, the guy from Michigan. 3 of them ain't doing nothing. I think Penix is kind of a backup. Jaden Daniels, who won the Heisman Trophy last year, he's balling out of control. And Bo Nix, who played college football, it seemed like for 17 years, he's doing pretty good with his arm. Jaden Daniels, arms and legs. Mostly arms, though. I don't know if Jalen has that role, that decision-making quote QB brain you need to go to the next level. Another year in college would definitely be something that I probably would seriously consider, especially since you're not playing for free. And that's if the coaches want him back. But I will thank you all for joining me here. It was a tough one. Thank you all for joining me here on Tight Sports. I thought we had it figured out. I thought we knew what our identity was, but we are very wrong. Very, very wrong. I don't know who we are from one minute to the next. That's for that. It's hard to call a team. You don't know what they're going to do. But we'll try it again next time, next week. See if we can get another W. Somebody else saying something. It's me. He said, I'm just mad. I know. Said Milroe is being eaten alive on YouTube channel. I know, but I would say I can see that, but I go back to who is calling these plays. Who's calling these plays? But I'm about to get out of here and go to the press conference and see what's going on. But always remember, roll, tide, roll.